Ah, you, still watching out there?
Hey chat, you still watching?
Or have you turned to another retro stream that's more interesting? That's right, I'm talking to you in the chat right now. Live from Austin, Texas, with a story of suspicious streamers, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. Am I suspicious?
Yeah, what suspicious acts have you been up to lately?
Drinking too much coffee and then getting a tummy ache.
Oh, that's suspicious.
It's a classic suspicious.
Government's got to keep tabs on you.
Mm-hmm.
I had an energy drink today, and then I laid down with a cat, and then suddenly it's 7 o'clock and time to stream.
Perfect.
What's more suspicious than that? Hi, it's Retro Pals.
Hi.
We're here to stream a complete playthrough of a video game here tonight. Not actually something we do here a lot. Usually we shuffle through a whole bunch of games, trying to make some sort of point and ultimately failing. But every so often, we come across a game that's so weird, that's so special, that we have to sit down, drill down, and play all the way through it in one sitting. And that's what I hope to do here tonight with the game called Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships.
Suspicious friendship?
For the PlayStation 1 by a company called Idea Factory. That surely brings no sense of dread to anyone who may recognize that name. Don't worry about it. This is a normal video game for a normal month.
Normal month, normal Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. I want to get into this. So Alex, why don't you thank some folks?
Thank you, Smebble, for the 98-month resub. Huge. Thank you so much.
Huge sub. Thank you so much.
Sounds gay? I am also in.
I agree. Thank you.
Thank you, Chubo, for the 44-month resub. Planet Donk. God,
I love to live on Planet Donk. Chubo, did you beat Donk? Chubo was playing that last night. I don't know if anyone's ever beaten that game, but at least we can all have a good time with Donk.
Thank you, NeoZero, for the 31-month resub. Imagine an entire factory of ideas. Instead, we're stuck with a marketplace. Listen, I wish.
Yeah, the U.S. equivalent Idea Marketplace is way, way worse than Idea Factory. Thank you.
Thank you, Mooware, for the 74-month resub and for the cookies. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the cookies and for the sub.
Thank you to Suikapon for the 6-month resub. 6 months! That's like half a decade.
That's like half a century, if my math is right.
Thank you
for the 6 months. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Surface Kane, for the 63-month resub. Fun fact, the lead guy behind this game, Shingo Kuwana, is still the president of Idea Factory to this day.
The president?
Yeah, which might explain some things. I don't know.
Well, he can't steer the company wrong. Ever since the very beginning, he's only made good decisions. Thank you.
Thank you, Repine, for the 35-month resub. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the 35.
And Proxy Glitch Cat with the 80-month resub. Oh, no! Idea Factory.
Oh, no. I'm sure that's a typo. I'm sure you meant to say, oh, yeah.
Oh, hurrah, it says. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Conky Donk, for the 25 bits. Alex hasn't been to the woods lately, right? It's actually been a while since I've been to the woods.
Yeah, you bring back any suspicious crystals from the woods lately?
No,
that would explain a few things.
Crystals from the woods.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Thank you, Cartman, for the 50 bits. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, that's me every single day while I'm streaming. Don't be suspicious. Oh, damn it. Failed in record time. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you, Daddy Mulk, C, for the 25-month reason. Not Danny Mulk. Daddy Mulk for the 25 months. That's like a quarter century. It is.
I'm going to assume that's true because I can't do math. Danny Mulk, really?
I'm sorry.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Kirby Terrari, for the 63-month resub. So we have a Kusoge during the month of Halloween. Welcome to Kusoween.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're celebrating the season in the only way we know possible with scary video games. Thank you.
Thank you, Newell, for the 18-month resub. Excited to see this one. Me too.
Me too. I've only seen a few minutes, but oh my god. If you only knew. If you only knew.
Thank you for the horse combo, Vinny Bushes. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the horse combo.
Thank you, Surface Game, for the 25 bits. Bad Idea Factory.
No. Where'd you hear that from? Thank you for
Normal
the bits,
Factory. Thank you, Nelson JD, for the 54-month resub. Do appreciate that. That's many months.
That's
Thank
many
you.
months. Thank you for the 54.
Thank you, Lolo de Puzzlo, for the 100 bits. Is this a bad game because it doesn't have a teleporting UFO Kamen Rider belt? That's true.
Well, no game can be perfect, except for I Will, The Story of London. That is a perfect game. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you, Cartman, for the 50 bits. A factory full of ideas. Some of them might be good. Emphasis on might.
Yeah, they're ideas. We didn't say they were good ideas, but they are ideas. All right, shall we get to it?
Yeah.
Okay, we took a poll to our patrons this week. We asked them, which of these two standout masterpieces of the Kusoge horror genre should we play through? Would it be Death Crimson 2? No, it would not be. It would be this other game here, Misfortune, A Story of Suspicious Friendships.
Yes.
A game that made such a big impression during our last patron request gauntlet that people chose it over Death Crimson 2. Let that sink in. The sink's in the... It's sitting on your porch. It's lonely. Let it in.
No, the sink is normal.
And so, who am I to say no? We're here to play a game called Misfortune, A Story of Suspicious Friendships. Also known in Japanese, if you're looking up the title, as Yaku Yujo Dangi. This is actually a very early PS1 game. It's the first 100. It's among the first 100 or so games released for the system. Came out in late '95, so it's within our PlayStation Year One purview. If we were still doing that, Alex, load up Mednafin and start up the game so we have some background music.
Oh, yeah.
For our first segment here, because in addition to producing a fan translation, the people who made this translation also translated the manual. But first of all, I wanted to bring up the gameplay screen too. I want to show people how this game starts, because it's pretty intriguing. Shaxpert, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you.
Sus fortunate for my misspicious friends. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's how it starts. No logo FMV, no credits, no any kind of introduction. It's just IFTV. Apparently Idea Factory has their own television channel.
Hey, I would watch.
And they have this music playing in the background. So I figure, what better setting than to read the manual than with what the game gives us here. All right, Alex, let's bring up that manual. If you haven't seen the cover of this game before, this is what it looks like. They translated the titles, so there's a new English language one there, but otherwise this is what the front of the manual looks like.
Nice.
You'd see this on store shelves in 1995. You'd be like, I don't know who Idea Factory is. They must be new. And they were. This was among their first few games. This came out, I think, before Spectral Tower even, which was their big, how do I describe this? I don't think I can. That was their big landmark case in the Kusoge community, the release of Spectral Tower. But before that, there was this, and it's a thing. It's a real thing. Let's scroll through this manual, why don't we? Why don't you read that for me, Alex?
Thank you very much for buying this PlayStation software, Misfortune, A Story of Suspicious Friendships. In order to fully enjoy playing the software, please read the following warnings, health advice, and gameplay explanation.
Okay, will do.
After an incident, a certain elementary school was closed. What happened has remained shrouded in darkness. One night, 5 former pupils met at the abandoned school to fulfill a promise they made to each other. What will happen now? What strange events will occur?
What will occur?
Occur.
Why'd you pronounce it like that?
I don't know.
That's a strange pronunciation for a strange word.
Hartman, thank you for the 50 bits. Their magnum opus of idea factories. And Step Aside 19, thank you for the 50 bits as well. New Gorillaz album, looking good.
Yeah, I really like the look of that cover. And yeah, that text at the beginning, it's so vague. You know, when manuals are often like devoting multiple pages to the story, or the games have a lengthy introduction, you expect more upfront explanation. That's all they give you for this one. There was an incident at a school, and a bunch of people agreed to return there many years later. That's it. That's all you get.
Starting the game. In order to start the game, insert the disc and turn on the power. The title screen will appear. Please select either from the beginning or password.
I can do that.
Okay. From the beginning. If you select from the beginning, you will proceed to the name entry screen. Enter your name and the game will begin. Passwords are shown at the end of the game that unlock new characters and scenarios. On the screen, you can enter these passwords and explore different parts of the story. Please write the passwords down so that you don't forget them.
Alex, I will be asking you to write down those passwords, because this game does not have a save feature, and you do need to enter passwords in order to progress through the different storyline branches.
What the fuck?
It's normal. Don't worry about it. In-game controls, you can move the cursor, you can confirm, you can delete letters. By this simple control scheme, you may infer that this is some sort of visual novel, and yep, that's entirely what it is. This is a straightforward, linear, narrative-focused video game, and it has this zapping system. Why don't you read about this?
During the game, you can sometimes choose to zap to a different character. When you zap, the protagonist will change, and you'll be able to see the story from a different perspective. However, when you first start the game, you will only be able to zap between two characters, the protagonist and Kanna. After finishing the game a certain amount of times, you will be able to zap to up to 5 characters.
A little bit strangely put. The fan translators specifically say not to use the zapping system because it just transfers you to a different character with no context to what was previously said. They compare it to just turning to a random page in a book. So we will not be doing that here tonight. But it is cool that Idea Factory put that in and encouraged you to do it, just to make the game even more confusing.
So in order to end the game, remove the disc and turn off the power, and it seems simple enough.
I like that they say remove the disc before you turn off the power. That's apparently an error in the original manual. Just, rip out the disc while it's still spinning, and then turn off the power.
When you reach an ending, you will be given a password. You can continue playing by entering these passwords. If you quit the game during the story, you will have to start from the beginning again.
Yep, you gotta do that. I like this art here. That guy is, he's down there, he's saying, "Gah!" while his friends are apparently unconcerned.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I like the guy in the cheetah print in the collar. That's sick.
It's good.
Hey, Danny, take care of nature. Let's reduce our energy and material use. This is a request from Idea Factory.
Okay.
Chat, are you listening? This is a request from Idea Factory. Now, our abundant way of life is having an effect on nature. Materials and energy are being lost. We must do something to help the Earth and ensure our children's future. Please think about what you can do. This is a request from Idea Factory, chat. You better listen.
I was trying to look up who did this translation. This was apparently done by a person named Chapu, so thank you for that.
Thank you, Chapu.
All credits to you. I've been saying before on this stream, I wish people would translate more games that are considered bad or, interesting failures, and that's what they've done here, so I really, really appreciate that they took the time to do this. All right, let's scroll that last page. And there we go. That's all you get. That's all the explanation you get. Actually, quite a short manual for a narrative-focused video game. Doesn't really explain much of anything at all. So why don't we get this started? I have a walkthrough here. Again, we won't be using the zapping system, so you actually do get to see the everything relevant to these storylines. And I'm going to be playing through this game for the first time as well, so don't get scared.
Okay.
They promise on the back of the box this game has real fear and real scares, so, be prepared. Bolt down your bowl of popcorn if you're sitting with that. Bolt down your drink. Maybe drink from like a concrete slab or something.
Okay, I put my drink with a lid, so in case I spill it, it's fine.
Okay, let's do that. Alex, pass me that blue controller.
Oh yeah, you actually need a controller to play.
I cannot control this game with my mind.
I wish you could. It would be very convenient.
And we should be able to get through this over the course of a single stream. This game is apparently quite short, but I don't know. If we have to split it up, so be it. We gotta see this.
Yeah, speaking of concrete slabs, Chad, have you seen the trend where people buy concrete for their cats?
Yeah, I want to do that.
I kind of do too.
It absorbs heat really well, and they like how it feels, apparently.
But we'd have to, it would be very heavy. Very heavy.
Can check, everyone. Oh, Tropical 7-Up.
Oh, nice. Good. I have Reed's Extra Spicy Ginger Beer.
Oh, nice. I had a Rockstar Fruit Punched energy drink earlier.
Oh, nice.
And I'm ready for scares. All right, I can't delay this any longer. Let's do it. We're starting from the beginning. Misfortune for PS1.
Cherry Pepsi? Doritos Lime, gimme! Reach into the screen. Tap water, good. Orange Vanilla Polar Seltzer, that's good.
What? It only lets you use 4 characters? I guess we're Blom. Is it okay with everyone if we're just Blom instead of Blomby?
I think that's good.
All right, everyone knows what it stands for. We're Blom. Blom evening to everyone.
Ma'am?
Oh, it's the receptionist from Namco Museum.
Yeah, she's
Good
shinier.
to see she's getting work.
Mm-hmm.
IFTV's first ever show, Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships, will now begin. Note! To fully enjoy the game, please read the manual carefully before playing. Way ahead of you, man.
Did it.
If you find the text hard to read during the game, please hold L1 and R1 to add a shadow effect that will make the text clearer. I'm glad they did that. That's nice. Cartman, thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, it's related to Little Misfortune for sure.
And thank you for the 25 bits, Conky Dong. Yeah, friends call me Blom. Blomby's just,
My name is Blom B. Carr. And remember, everyone, the most important thing, please cherish nature.
Idea Factory, I'm trying, but every time I grab a crystal from the woods, chat yells at me.
I don't know where they get off making all these highfalutin demands of me, because considering they just formed their company a few months before this.
Yeah, your Idea Factory, you can't tell me what to do.
Like, take it from us, you gotta cherish nature. Take it from us, the Hyperdimension Neptunia people. Those games are way better than what they were known for back in the day, to be clear.
Oh!
Yeah, it's the Neptunia guys. They found their niche, and I'm glad they did. Those games are apparently pretty good. But, this isn't Neptunia.
Welcome to the realm of nightmares!
We are not in the anime girl realm of game industry. We are in the realm of nightmares. And just like that, we're here in the game. I'm just going to take on all these narratives from the beginning and straightforward. So here we go. Let's go with Blom. I'm so fucking excited, dude.
Me too.
It's like they made a game just for us. Or like Pee Wee Herman.
I do like the skull that comes out.
The hands of the clock. Oh, you can go ahead.
Okay. The hands of the clock proudly pointed to midnight.
Proudly. That's us. I love this evil clown music introducing us. I was on my way to my old elementary school to keep a promise I made to my friends. I'm glad they had to reload the track there. This is where they give you the chance to change to someone else, which again skips whatever came before this in Kanna's story. Every time it gives us the chance, I'm just gonna stick to Blom by translator's request. Like a Blomby zombie, exactly. This definitely needed to be FMV. Kyoko says, "Ah, Blom, you're here." Kanna says, "Oh, you made it." These girls were my classmates in elementary school. The beautiful but cold girl was Kyoko. The cute one was Kanna. Which one is the cute one? That's up to interpretation, I guess. I quickly walked towards them. Here we go. I'm walking. Ugh. I guess we just always make that face. Suddenly I felt something behind me. It was an extremely horrible sensation. We're gonna look back. Now, why is this game considered Kusoge? I don't get it. Hey, Blomkun! It's been a long time. Hideaki greeted me with a proud smile. He was holding a jack-in-the-box. Hideaki is also one of my classmates. He loved to play pranks on people. It was a bad habit he'd had since elementary school. Getting goosebumps vibes from this. We're sticking with Blom.
Okay.
The game feels unwashed and grimy. It really does.
It does feel unwashed.
It's impressive. Tonight we gathered at our old elementary school to dig up the time capsule we buried there on the day of our graduation. Because of an incident, that happened last year, the school was closed down. Entrance was prohibited, so we dared not step foot inside during the day. In other words, we were breaking into a school in the middle of the night to exhume our time capsule.
Gotcha.
But one of our group had not yet arrived. Play the clown music. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Ah!
It's me, Moonface. I have the face of a moon. Yuichi was the latecomer. He had a kind heart, but he was never good at keeping promises. He was studying to be a doctor now. I wondered how far his motivation would carry him. In any case, we were all here now. That guy should be named Blomby.
He really should. I like him, though.
Oh, it's a full moon. Isn't it a full moon tonight? Or like last night?
Was it?
Anyone want to look outside and tell me what the moon looks like?
Yeah, chat, what's the moon situation right now?
I'll go up and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. After Yuichi passed each of us a drink, he opened the school gates and stepped through.
Chat says the moon disappeared, so...
Oh, that's good. I always hated that asshole. He closed the gates behind him and began walking towards the school building. The drinks are my way of saying sorry for being late, Yuichi said as he disappeared inside the school. What a nice guy.
He seems nice.
No trespassing. Says you.
Cool. Oh.
Misfortune.
Oh, that's the name of the game.
Yep. Blom's story.
Long
That's me.
story. I love the skull on the watch.
The skull is good. I began to grow anxious. Some time had passed since Yuichi entered the school. At that moment... Dun, 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 dun. Always loading up the clown music.
Gotta play the sad clown music.
The song does sound like a sad velvet clown painting brought to life. Eh?
That's the Idea Factory logo, yeah.
So cool. Ah! We heard a sudden shriek from within the school building. It was Yuichi.
Oh no.
Did he have an accident? Or did something else happen to him? Kyoko and Kanna-chan looked at each other. Hideaki furrowed his brow with unease. I had to calm everyone down. So I pulled a funny face. Here's my funny face.
Chad, is this funny?
Is this
Are
funny?
you laughing?
Do you like this? My silly face did not go down well at all. Let's stay calm, I said with a big gulp. Big gulp. Get those at 7-Eleven. I was just about to try and explain Yuichi's scream when someone spoke up. I'll go and take a look. I'll go and look for Yuichi too. Hideaki and Kyoko both volunteered to go to the school and see what had happened.
Okay.
But both of them looked as though they were enjoying themselves. Kanna-chan and I decided to stay behind.
Okay.
Don't worry, Kanna-chan. I'll protect you. If we don't come out in 10 minutes, come and find us, Hideaki said and thumped my shoulder. Perhaps this is our last goodbye, Kyoko joked darkly. With that, the two of them disappeared into the school building. Before I knew it, Kanna and I were alone together. This was a rare chance. I had to say something. What do you think?
The past?
Okay. Maybe we'll find out what happened. Yeah, hey, baby. When we were in elementary school, Kanna-chan and I often played together. I had a crush on her then. Do you remember? We often played hide and seek at school, didn't we? Oh, yes. Kanna-chan smiled sweetly. Yes. Good. I'm glad we revealed more about our past.
Yeah, Kanna's got a Code Lyoko forehead.
Oh, yeah. Talking to Kanna-chan made my heart beat faster and faster. Kanna-chan glanced at me and then slowly continued speaking. Lately, I've been having the same dream over and over. I'm walking alone through a dark cave. You should see a therapist.
You should see a therapist.
Ooh. Okay, this is apparently quite important that you choose A here. I'm looking at a walkthrough, by the way.
I'm glad you're not supposed to tell her to see a therapist.
Yeah. Kanna-chan rizzed up by Blondie. I remember walking in that cave once before, long ago. Can't remember it too clearly, but I was in elementary school. Do you remember in social studies when our teacher showed us the old air raid shelter at school?
Scary.
It had a mysterious hidden safe. I remember the combination was 7 right, 5 left, then 8 right. Alex, my note taker.
Hold on.
Please, if you would, copy down that information. This is apparently the only time in the game where you have to record something down like this, and it's only available through this junction. If you tell her to see a therapist, she never tells you.
Got it.
All right, nice. Thank you. Wait. Oh, I remember that too. 758. Nagoya City. Oh man, Atlantis no Nazo shout out?
Yeah.
That's how I remembered the code. Keyword is Nagoya. I remember going down into the air raid shelter 2 or 3 times. That brings back memories.
Alright, kids, go into the old air raid shelter.
What could possibly go wrong? I want this watch.
You just want to watch where skull pops out.
It dissolved this time.
Revenger of Vengeance, thanks for gifting a sub to Kung Fu Grip. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the gift sub.
Yeah.
Enjoy your emotes. I suddenly noticed how much time had passed. I got carried away in our conversation.
What great conversation it was.
Were Yuichi, Hideaki, and Kyoko all right? I was suddenly very worried. Clown music? Oh, no, it's the second track that's in this game. I hope there's more than 2 music tracks eventually. Promised I'd look for them if they didn't come back soon, but 20 minutes had already passed. In the end, Kanna-chan and I decided to follow the others into the school. It had been ages since I stepped foot inside. I was excited. Oh boy, elementary school at night.
Oh boy.
Love it. Good face.
Good face.
The corridors were very dark. I waited for my eyes to adjust to the darkness. Let's be careful, Kanna-chan.
What? Danny? They bashed your head in with a hammer.
What the hell? Someone hit me! A single thought passed through my mind as my consciousness faded. Kanna-chan, surely it wasn't you, was it? Thank you for the bonk.
Thanks for the bonk.
It was you who bonked me. Gotta stick with Blondie. Ooh.
New music.
No, let's switch back to the old music. I don't like this. Welcome to Shigeru's room. Yo! Shigeru Miyamoto!
Hey,
Big fan of your work!
It's Mario time!
Love Donkey Kong. Jumpman? Can't get enough of that guy.
Are you...
Why have you tied me up?
Oh, he's tied up. I thought he was in a toilet. Danny!
This ramped up pretty quickly. What on earth? I was tied to a chair with some rope. I couldn't move an inch. How may I assist you today, sir? This guy is totally insane. If you have no requests, please allow me to hack up your body. He's gonna kill me! Alright, let me consult the walkthrough here. Okay. This apparently does not matter, so Alex, you choose.
Shave my beard.
You could use a shave.
I really could, actually.
Please, shave my beard. Oh, I don't have my shaving knife. Never mind, this will do.
It's a box cutter, Danny.
I guess that would work. Well, allow me to begin, sir. Imagine playing this in 1995. What would your thoughts be? First of all, visual novels on consoles were pretty new at this point. The Super Famicom game Otogiri So came out in 1992. That was the first big Chunsoft one. I think this also came out after Kamaitachi no Yoru. Those are both very good games, which this one is apparently not, judging by most people's response to it. Real curious to know what the consumer reaction was to this game. They were probably thinking, oh boy, another Otogiri So? Sign me the fuck up. I think I've given you a nice haircut, sir, if I do say so myself. For some reason, this weirdo is practicing his hairdressing skills on me. I found you collapsed in the hallway and took the liberty of bringing you in here, sir. But why is a hairdresser here? This is an abandoned school!
And didn't he say he was going to hack us to pieces?
Oh yeah, he kind of did say that. There's definitely something very strange about this guy.
Yeah, the guy who said he'd hack you into pieces?
Pretty weird. Oh well. Thanks for letting me go.
Goodbye.
He said he found me collapsed in the hallway? Who the hell knocked me out? And where was Kanna-chan? She was right there with me. I have to get out of here now. Yeah, it's probably Scissor Man.
Yeah, it's Scissor Man.
The moonlight shone ominously through the windows. We should have put up some Halloween decorations for this stream. Pretend there's like some pumpkins above our heads.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
We'll lower the brightness in the VOD. I'm not doing
Okay,
that. That's effort. The room I had just left, it was really a classroom, was at the end of the corridor. I heard the click of the door being locked from inside. I knew I could not get back in. I had no choice now. I started walking down the corridor slowly. Just gonna slowly walk down that corridor. Thank you for the decorations.
Thank you.
Always glad to see Mr. Hyde. What if Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the NES was a visual novel?
That would be sick. I'm sorry.
It
I
would
gotta
be.
say it.
I arrived at the next classroom. Yeah, let's just consult that walkthrough.
Thank you for the 76-month resub.
Hey, thank you for the big 76. Holy shit.
76?
That's so many months. Welcome to True Terror in Misfortune for PS1. Okay, Alex, you get to choose this one.
I entered the classroom.
Alex is brave.
I'm very brave.
Huh? The door was locked from the other side. Carried on walking in the dark.
Okay, so it literally doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. A bunch of these branching paths the walkthrough mentions you don't need to choose. Doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, if they used the zapping system so you could be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, no one steal that idea. I'm gonna put that in a Steam game. This was my old elementary school.
No
What?
shit,
Was it
kid.
really? Walking around the building brought back many memories. For example... Wait, isn't that the door to the inner courtyard? Door was open. Was someone in the courtyard? We'd buried the time capsule in the courtyard. Alex, have you heard about this courtyard?
Danny, is there a courtyard?
I hear there's a time capsule in the courtyard, which
Okay.
is behind the door. I can only assume this repetition was in the original script. I walk through the door and out into the courtyard. Man, this courtyard's getting... They're really talking this up. What about this courtyard?
Yeah, it's Courtyard by Marriott. Just taking a stroll.
They're getting good use out of these FMVs.
Also, why is every single one of these kids stoned? Their eyes.
It looked exactly the same. I slowly walked over to where we buried the time capsule together all those years ago. Yeah, it was right about here. It sounds like it's saying something. Maybe in Japanese. That's cool. What was that sound? Without thinking, Let's turn around. Did it say help me? Oh, it is saying Tasukete. Holy shit, it's a gremlin.
It's crying, Danny!
What's our reaction? Of course. Huh? The hell was that? I had to get out of here.
Good, good.
Maybe little kids made this game. Maybe the people at Idea Factory were just little kids when they started out. Realized I was standing exactly where we'd buried the time capsule. There was no mistake. It was right here. We buried a gremlin?
Huh.
It's pretty messed up. This is Axe Cop. Was at the exact spot where we had buried the time capsule. But no matter how deep I dug, I could not find it. You started digging after meeting, our friend?
It's normal, Danny.
Had someone already taken it? There were clear signs that the ground had been dug up here. Then why did you... Whatever. There was still something left in the ground. Idea Factory, preschool and game development. Duh!
A caterpillar?
Man, the box was right. This game is delivering real fear.
I am scared.
What's this? A rubber doll? Who left this here? Who would play a prank like this? Aha! All the strange things that have happened tonight must have been part of a big prank. Right, you can't fool me anymore. Bunch of jokers around here.
Oh, this kid's coping hard.
he's inhaling that copium. I raised my head and looked around. There was no one there. The door to the other school building across the courtyard was open. For now, I decided to enter the other school building. Building number 2!
Okay.
Scared yet?
I didn't like the pig guy, but maybe I need to give him a chance.
Yeah, hear him out. I decided to enter the other school building. Felt sure that all of the strange things that had happened tonight were just a big prank. What is this? There was someone to my right. Fear shot through me as the shadowy figure grew closer. I looked over my shoulder at them. What I saw was absolutely horrific! Misfortune.
You saw your own face?
Pretty creepy, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, the character designs do look like they were drawn by children. Which is what makes me think that.
What did he see? A water?
Huh? Good.
Danny, this game whips ass!
This is awesome. I hope this game isn't expensive, because now I want an original copy. What I saw was absolutely horrific! It's true, climate change is horrific. The figure resembled a doll. It had no eyes, nose, or mouth. The blank-faced doll came closer and closer. Its skin glistened with moisture, and it stunk like rotten fish.
Oh, that sucks.
Follow me. It somehow spoke without a mouth. I followed it down a corridor on the right-hand side of the building.
Yeah, I'll follow you. Come on, man.
I bring peace and love. It's bringing peace and love. Kill it.
He smells like rotten fish, man.
And it's moist. The moistness is what
Yeah.
really sells it. Doors to the classroom were all nailed shut with boards. Someone was making renovations.
Oh my god, kid.
I continued to follow the doll down the hallway. It's just me and my buddy.
The smelly wet doll.
Finally, we arrived at the classroom at the end of the corridor. It's the only classroom which wasn't blocked off. I followed the blank-faced doll into the classroom. I like looking at his face.
Oh, this'll be fun.
His normal face doesn't look very different from his horrified face.
No.
It's very dimly lit inside. There was a hole in the wall where the blackboard once was. It led to the classroom next door. These weren't very tasteful renovations, if you ask me. But wait, there was something even stranger. Let's look at the walkthrough here. Alright, no difference, so Alex's choice.
I looked at the walls.
Are you mages?
Yeah, I'm looking at the walls while smelling a... Oh!
While smelling, my friend, as you do.
Did they also smell like fish?
2 men were hung from the walls! You gonna scream? Their pale faces didn't move. Welcome, Blomkoon. That voice. Would you like to join them? Yuichi. It's that Yuichi.
Yuichi?
Duh! You finally arrived. Yuichi was dressed like a doctor. What on earth was going on here? Yuichi and the doll walked through the hole in the wall. I silently followed them.
Why?
Just gonna go through the hole in the wall. Following this guy and my moist doll friend.
Who smells like rotting fish.
Knew this moon-faced creep was up to no good. The room was well lit by the moonlight shining in through the large windows. Is this an operating room? I stared at the scalpels and scissors lined up on a desk.
That's not good.
No, this is my makeup room. I've done 2 procedures already. They were both difficult, but each of them was a great success.
Okay.
Yuichi grinned.
So he's like a Dookie Howser.
Yeah. Huh, wait a moment. I couldn't believe my eyes. Kyoko, Hideaki.
Oh no!
Those pale bodies suspended from the ceiling by ropes were Kyoko and Hideaki.
Are they alive?
Yuichi, you did this. I flew into a rage at the horrific sight at what he'd done. Don't worry about them. Yuichi laughed as he explained.
Do you think Yuichi takes our insurance?
I hope so.
Yeah.
They're just sleeping. After our petty little game is finished, I'll make them right as rain. Yeah, I was hoping for the rage cutscene. We don't get to see this guy's rage face, I guess. You. I order you to open the gas cylinder in the back. At Yuichi's words, the doll immediately left the room. Let the game of orders begin. Yuichi let out a big sigh and turned to face me. Rule 1. If you try to attack me, I cannot guarantee Hideaki and Kyoko will live to see the dawn. Yuichi glanced at my clenched fists and then continued. Rule 2. I promise to return Hideaki and Kyoko to their bodies as long as you answer a single question. The Yuichi I knew was long gone. Well, will you play my game? This sounds like an important decision.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really. Apparently you choose B to get a little more story context. We're about halfway through this story, by the way.
Okay.
Stop messing around. These are your friends. Oh, he's pissed.
He's pissed.
I move closer to Yuichi. My friends? Friends? Friends, you say? The people that called me a pig and laughed at me are my friends?
Oh, shit.
You're the one messing around. I couldn't care less what happens to them.
Maybe you shouldn't have called him a pig.
I'm sorry I made fun of your weird moon face. All right. I had no choice but to accept Yuichi's insane rules. What is your question, then? I glared at Yuichi. Ignoring me, Yuichi began to explain. What was the wish that I put into the time capsule? You have 1 hour to find the answer. If your time runs out, I'll dispose of these two.
Not very nice of you, but...
Yeah, Celte, what if it was obscure sports trivia? If you hurt Hideaki and Kyoko, I'll dispose of you too, Yuichi! Burn. I left the room to search for the time capsule.
Alright, find Fish Boy.
Here's me walking.
Gotta find it.
Wonder if this was the first game of its type on PS1. It may have been, considering it was one of the first 100 releases. Had we all fallen into Yuichi's trap? Was Kanna-chan safe? Who dug up the time capsule, and where was it? Oh, this is an established artist, and it's in a specific style, you say.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It loses a little bit in the transition to 3D models, but also it still looks really cool and creepy. Okay. Can I save Hideaki and Kyoko? Are they gonna be alright? My mind swirled with all sorts of fears and worries. Yeah, this is all just beyond belief. Riker's gonna step in at the end and be like, oh, we made it up.
This never happened.
Never happened.
Yuichi, there was never a smelly fish kid.
I walked back through the hole in the wall and into the corridor. I need to search the area where the time capsule was buried. This is awesome. I've never played through a Kusoge visual novel before, and I can see why people hold this in such esteem. I have to keep moving, I said as I walked into the courtyard. Oh, the courtyard? The courtyard beyond the door? They just repeat the scene.
Don't worry
again.
about it.
This shit's so good. I returned to the place where we had buried the time capsule. Good chapter. How do we show that we'd been walking for an extended period of time? Just play the walking cutscene twice.
Yeah.
Alright, what should I do now? Hang on a second. My walkthrough went to sleep.
Wake up, walk through.
Wake up!
Will you note whether we need to examine a hole or search the grass?
Okay, no difference, so go ahead and choose.
Examining hole, please.
Can always count on you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Hole, please. Nothing looked different. Good job, Alex.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a spooky game here tonight.
Scary.
We're getting spooked. Huh? Someone was coming. Hey, look who it is. The cute one.
It's Kanna.
It's Kanna-chan.
Glad she's not dead.
We were relieved to be reunited. We told each other about the strange things we'd seen. Kanna-chan told me she'd enter an underground cave. She said Kyoko had turned into a monster.
Uh-oh.
I explained that Yuichi was behind it all. In order to save Kyoko and Hideaki, we had to find out what Yuichi had wished for all those years ago. What? Then perhaps... Kanna-chan removed a folded piece of paper from her pocket. Paper was covered in childish handwriting. May we see it? My Wish by Yuichi, Year 6, Class 3. Hideaki kicked me in the stomach again yesterday.
Jesus!
He said, "You need to diet," and made me run 10 laps around the school playing field. Kyoko sent me a love letter. I was so happy. When I went to say thank you, she screamed at me, "Go away, you idiot!" Hideaki wrote the love letter to trick me. Blomkun and Kanna-chan started laughing at me. All I could do was cry.
Why is he friends with us?
God, if you're real, please hear my wish. It's only a small thing. Everyone what? Paper was ripped and the rest of the sentence was missing. He really hated us, didn't he? Well,
I'd hate you too.
Large tears streamed down Kanna-chan's
I
face.
thought that was a tear.
Huge tears. Massive droplets.
Maybe he should fuck us all up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like we deserve it. We're kind of an asshole.
Now we're both walking.
Now we're both walking. Good stride. Kanna-chan and I returned to Yuichi's special makeup room. Even though the paper had been ripped in half, we understood exactly what his wish was. Everyone. Everyone?
Everyone.
Ooh, new FMV. Hadn't seen one of those in a while.
Oh, it's a hole in the wall!
Now we no longer have to visualize the hole in our mind's eye. Oh, God.
Hello, do you like me and my bleeding nipples?
Go! Get them! Yuichi's voice welcomed us back to his special makeup room. The blank-faced doll beside him was clutching a knife.
Ruh-roh.
Yuichi had changed his mind. He decided to attack us. Don't hesitate! Attack! Yuichi shouted even louder. The featureless doll slowly approached Kanna-chan and me. Good part for a chapter. Back to our story. The doll gradually closed the distance between us. We had no time to think. I only had one option. Alex, why don't you hit F5 on your keyboard there? And why don't you push 1 and save another state there just in case?
F5?
Yeah. Yes, we're using Mednafen. Crucify me if you will for not using Duck Station. Okay, this is apparently a pretty important junction point. Let's see here. I think we should choose A. I pushed the doll away. I pushed the doll with all my strength. Unexpectedly, the doll collapsed at my feet. Oh, alright. Yuichi screamed in rage. What was my wish? I'll tell you, I answered. Let's see here. What's our best choice here? I believe it was everyone please die, maybe.
That's what I'm assuming, yeah.
A huge explosion shook the school. What on earth happened?
What the?
When I really think about it, all I can ever really know are the things that happened to me directly. For example, I have no idea what caused the massive explosion.
I mean, that's life.
I pulled myself to my feet with the last of my strength. It was getting dangerous here. I had to get out of here. Let's see here. Well, I gotta save myself first.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I only know things that happen directly to me, so unless I see it, it didn't happen. I fled towards the exit. I had to get out of here. The moment I looked back, another huge explosion shook the school. I was thrown down the corridor. Thought I heard a faint voice cry out, "How dare you leave me behind? It's unforgivable!" Did someone really survive that? Or was my mind simply exhausted? Nocturne Dustclaw, thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
We're about to get killed in Misfortune for PS1. Hope you had a good stream. This game is fucking awesome so far. thank you. Now about this voice. Push 2 on your keyboard if you would.
2 F5?
2 and then F5, yeah. Well, I had to go back and check. Dark Castle, awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for the 50, 60 months, I should say. Holy moly.
That's so many months, thank you. I'm glad you survived Dark Castle. When I looked over my shoulder, a monstrous pig was chasing me. Ah! Faceless doll grabbed my leg. Blom-kun, come here. Come to our world, Blom-kun. No, stop! The next day, there was a short article in the newspaper about a fire at the old school. Abandoned school burns down. Last night, an old elementary school was completely destroyed by a fire of known cause. Fortunately, because the school was closed down last year, no one was harmed in the blaze. The police and fire department are investigating the cause. I thought they said it was unknown. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. Eventually, a new school was built on the remains of our old school. No one would ever know the misfortune the 5 of us suffered that night. Misfortune. A tale of suspicious friendships. The first of many bad endings we're going to see here tonight. Thank you, Chapu. Thank you, Who Was Phone 404? Excellent username. The end. Well, that was a nice ending. Kind of tied things up nicely. We all blew up.
We all blew up.
And here you get a password. Okay, for my future reference that starts with YBF. Hit F7. Let's go back to that last choice.
Okay.
Instead of going back and check, we should just run. This will probably save us. It's just a hallucination. I frantically dodged the huge pieces of burning timber that fell all around me. You're just gonna leave me? Of course I felt guilty, but I had to think of my own life. Later, the firefighters found me collapsed in the courtyard. The media reported that we had lit the fire deliberately for fun.
No!
My 4 friends had died, but the TV reporters and police would not leave me alone. After a year, the frenzy died down, and even the locals seemed to have forgotten about the incident. I was discharged from hospital a week ago. I'm still trying to get used to my new life. Were the events of that night all just some strange illusion? No. I know what happened was no mere illusion or hallucination. The horrific I have every night are my proof. I assume nightmares is meant to be put in there. The dreams in which my friend call out to me. Why did you leave us behind? Slightly better ending? We survived, but, I guess, probably could have gone better. Probably a few things we could have changed. Wonder if it gives us the same password. I bet it does. What was it last time? YPM or something?
Mm-hmm.
Let us find out.
Yeah, same one.
Yeah,
YBF.
YBF. Okay. Go back to state 1.
1 F7.
1 and then F7, yeah. Yeah, if you go into that position, you're locked into bad endings, no matter which direction you choose. So at this point, we should choose... hang on. Yeah, we should choose B. Shouted as loudly as I could. We know what your wish was! Okay, hit 2 and then F5. It was everyone please die! Huge explosion. Talking about we can only really relate to things that happen directly to us. Normal things to think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where the hell are we? I had to save the others. Let's do this one. Had to go back and check. I returned to the ruined classroom. Kanna, Yuichi, and the doll were lying motionless on the floor. I glanced at Hideaki and Kyoko. Their bodies were still hanging from the walls. Kanna, wake up! I shouted as I shook her. To my astonishment, her eyes flickered open. Go to 2. let's save our state here. Yeah. I can only help Kanna-chan.
Okay.
Screw everyone else. Gotta save my crush. Wake up! Hurry! I continued shouting, but Kanna-chan did not reply. Kanna-chan was lost consciousness. I lifted her onto my back and ran to the courtyard. I heard Yuichi laughing. God or the devil, I don't care which. Hear my prayer. Ignoring him, I continued to run. At that instant, a huge wooden beam collapsed from the ceiling and fell onto Kanna-chan and me.
That sucks.
I blacked out from the pain. The school was ablaze. Many people gathered outside the gates as the old building went up in flames. What a horrible fire. Oi! There might be people inside! We gotta check before putting the fire out. No, it's alright. The school was closed down last year. There's no one inside.
We burned to death?
Misfortune! Alright, load me up that state again.
F7?
Yeah. I had to save everyone, of course. In the midst of the raging flames, I shook Kyoko and Hideaki, but they were both as cold as two corpses. I glanced at Yuichi. He was cowering on the spot, trembling in fear. Where am I? Why am I here? Push F5 again. I helped Yuichi. Why not? Hey, we gotta get out of here. Let's carry the others. Help me. What? You forgive me? Yuichi said in disbelief. Of course not, but friends don't leave each other behind, I replied. Friends? Yuichi smiled. That's right. You're my friend. You'll stay here with me. Yuichi lurched forward and clung to me. Oi! Let go, Yuichi! I shouted, but Yuichi only grinned madly. I felt my consciousness fade away as I stared at his evil smirk. Blom-kun, you alright? It's my mother's voice. Doctor, come quick. Blom-kun is waking up. Good picture.
Great.
My eyes open, I found myself lying in a hospital bed. My mother and father looked down at me with worried expressions. A doctor approached my bedside. It's a miracle you survived such an awful fire, Blom-kun. You had some wonderful friends. Friends? Your friends laid on top of you and protected you from the fire. They sacrificed themselves to save your life. They must have loved you dearly.
Oh, that's depressing.
Misfortune. We're working our way towards a good ending here. That was a little bit better than what we've seen so far. Still, really, woof. Damn. It just seems like the further we go, it gets worse and worse.
Sure does.
All right, hit F7. Maybe we can ignore Yuichi and get a better result. I glanced briefly at Yuichi-kun, and I picked up Kanna-chan and ran recklessly through the blaze. I have no recollection of what happened after that, but the firefighters found Kanna-chan and I in the courtyard. So you're saying that Yuichi-kun is responsible for all of this? A police officer was questioning me by my bedside in the hospital. That's right! You have to arrest him! The police officer sighed and then smiled grimly. Blom-kun, don't lie to me. Yuichi-kun committed suicide in that school last year. He was bullied to death, remember?
What?
Bonus Lizard, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Welcome to Misfortune for PS1. A truly twisted adventure game from Idea Factory. Believe it or not, that's one of the better endings we've seen so far. Once again, that segment we were at directly led to bad endings, so we gotta roll back a little bit more.
Okay.
Hope you had a good stream. Go to state 1.
And then F7.
And then F7 me? Yeah, we gotta go all the way back here. Now I think we can start working our way into the good endings. So for this one, you gotta pick B, in which you shout, "We know what your wish was!" And then for this one, you choose B. Everyone, please get along! Friendship beware, you're in for a scare. Suddenly the room shook violently. An explosion shook the school. All Although the walls had protected us from most of the damage, the room was now ablaze. Must have been those gas cylinders. Why were they keeping those in this old abandoned school?
Don't worry about it.
The faceless doll was writhing around on the floor, engulfed in dirty crimson flames. I froze amidst the sudden chaos. We have to get out of here. I smashed a window with my fist. Ouch! Let's go, Kanna-chan yelled. Kanna-chan quickly climbed out of the broken window. Quickly, like the chocolate drink.
Oh yeah, delicious.
It was the Nestle Quick Rabbit that did it. Hideaki, Kyoko! I crouched over both of them and shook them hard. They were both as cold as corpses. Push 2, and then push F5. I'm going to make extra sure we make the right choice here. What do you think of this music?
Do. That's what I think.
I gave up and began to escape. If I stayed any longer, I would be cold as them. I gave up trying to help them and turned towards the window. But instead I saw Yuichi holding a syringe blocking my escape. We're all friends now. Let's all die together. Summoning all my strength, I punched Yuichi-kun in the face. He collapsed to the floor. He stared up at me with eyes full of hatred. I won't forgive you for that. Suddenly, Yuichi sprang at me. Ooh. Before I could stop him, he stabbed me with a syringe. Everything quickly went black. Yuichi, you bastard. The school continued to burn. Nearby, a police officer was questioning a young boy. Then this man started killing your friends one by one, but you somehow escaped? The police officer stared at the boy intensely. I understand. Let's talk about this more at the station. I have one more last question. Yuichi-kun, who was the murderer? It was Blom-kun. Thanks, Yuichi.
Boo! You liar!
Oh, this fucking guy.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't have beaten him up.
True. Yuichi said as he slowly walked away with the policeman. Man, even though we're dead, pinned the crime on us. That's some shit. Alright, hit F7. Alright, instead of giving up, I guess we should shake our friends and try to revive them.
Okay.
I couldn't leave them behind. I began to shake them harder. Hideaki! Kyoko! It's too late, you idiot. It was Yuichi. He stared at me, cheerful as ever. No, Hideaki, Kyoko, wake up! I shouted again. As if my desperation had somehow resurrected them, they both slowly opened their eyes. Ugh, what happened? I'm back in my own body? Yuichi growled in anger. Shit! They've been released from my mind control!
Yeah, that's what I would say if someone was released from my mind control.
In an instant, Hideaki stood up and grabbed Yuichi around the neck. What did you do? Suddenly trembling in fear, Yuichi looked at the ground. I just gave my dolls your names and had a bit of fun. It was just some harmless hypnosis. Don't misunderstand. Dolls. Hideaki stared at the faceless doll lying curled up and burnt on the floor. It was still smoldering. It looks just like that thing I saw in my dream. We all managed to flee the school in the confusion the fire created. Let's go! We did it! Hideaki? You said something about dreaming of the doll? We pushed past curious onlookers running towards the school. My dream? Ugh, it was horrible. Really horrible. Hideaki's eyes narrowed as he stared in the fire in the distance. Misfortune!
Okay.
We did it! We got a good ending!
We got a good ending!
We escaped with all of our friends! The doll kind of burned to death, but
it doesn't matter.
he was moist.
He was a very wet doll, yeah.
It looks like there's some other alternate paths that look pretty interesting to me, so I kind of want to see if we can pursue those.
Okay.
Alex, tell me your thoughts on Misfortune.
Well, thought number one is that this is certainly a unique looking game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it definitely has a unique atmosphere. No other game feels like this to me. I like the aesthetic. I don't like the moist, rotten fish doll. I don't like him.
You're not a fan of that guy? Okay, load state 1 if you would.
Okay. Hey, I'm remembering my Mendefan keyboard shortcut.
Yeah, nice work.
Thank you.
Okay, there's another set of branching paths here that look pretty interesting to me. But I want to make sure we get it right. Alright, to go to 19, we have to pick that there. And to do this, we have to push the doll away. This is a combination of the choices we made in the last 2 playthroughs. The doll collapsed at my feet. Screamed in rage. "What was my wish?" "I'll tell you," I answered. "Everyone stop bullying me. No bully."
No bully.
Big explosion. Notably, last time we said, "Everybody please die."
Yeah.
This time we're assuming his wish is for everyone to stop bullying him. Kanna-chan was close to the door, so she quickly escaped. Yuichi and I remained in the classroom along with the faceless doll. Hideaki and Kyoko were still hanging from the wall. "Kill him!" Yuichi screamed. Yuichi broke a window with his fists and climbed out. Wow, there he goes.
Okay, bye, Yuichi.
Out the window he goes. The doll climbed slowly to its feet and turned towards me. The fire was burning fiercely now. Okay, hit 3 on the keyboard.
F5?
And then F5, yeah. I had to escape. I had no time to worry about that faceless freak. I looked around frantically, looking for a way to escape. I could only see 2 ways out. Let's see here. Of course, I ran to the door.
Okay.
Ran towards the door. Kanna-chan escaped that way, after all. The doll slowly followed me. As I reached the doorway, somebody pushed me backwards into the burning classroom. It wasn't Kanna-chan, right? It was only an instant, but I was sure I had seen Kanna-chan's face. Kanna-chan! Why? The expressionless doll leapt upon me as I lay sprawled on the floor. Now I had to choose between the lesser of 2 evils. Oh my god. Push 4 on the keyboard. Let's wrestle that faceless doll.
Ugh, gross.
The blaze continued to burn for 3 more hours. Kyoko, Hideaki, and Blomkun were declared dead. Well, shit. Miraculously, Kanna-chan survived, though she refused to talk about the events of that night. In the subsequent police investigation, Yuichi was arrested. The truth gradually came to light. Shockingly, the police concluded that the arson which led to the 3 deaths was a premeditated crime planned out by Yuichi and Kanna-chan.
Kanna-chan, why?
Kanna-chan confessed to the crime. When questioned, she stated the following: "I played the role of a victim to help the person I truly loved."
Wow.
Alright, maybe there's a little more to the story than what we were led on to believe in the first few branches. Hit F7 so we can get an alternate look at this.
By rolling in the fire?
Let's roll into that
Roll
fire.
into the fire.
Despite the danger, I rolled into the fire to escape the doll. In the extreme heat, I quickly lost consciousness. As the world faded, I heard a voice call out to me. "Kun, I'll save you." I have no recollection of what happened after that. I awoke in a hospital bed. My mother and father refused to tell me anything. They only smiled at me sadly. Many of my friends came to visit, but Hideaki, Kyoko, and Kanna-chan did not. I had the feeling I would never see them ever again.
Damn.
Sheesh. Alright, roll it back. hit 3 on the keyboard. We're almost through Blomkun's story, which I believe is the longest of all the stories in this game. Gotta defeat this fucking doll. We gotta do something about this moist asshole. Yeah, if they were gonna use the hospital bed so much, maybe they should have done better art for it. Whatever. I turned towards the doll. I had a hunch about this thing. Push 4? And F5 me? Really glad to have save states for this, because you'd have to go through the whole story again just to see these if you wanted to.
Yeah.
The doll was my friend. Are you Hideaki? I said. I had no idea why I suddenly thought the doll was Hideaki. But for some strange reason, the doll reminded me of him. Must have been the moistness.
Must have been the bleeding nipples.
The doll turned its head slowly. At that moment, there was a huge roar and the ceiling collapsed. This is the end. I was crushed by the rumble. As the world went black, I prayed that Hideaki and I would survive. Blomkun was rescued by several firefighters.
That's good.
Miraculously, he was discovered unconscious in the courtyard. Who on earth carried him there? Even the firefighters had no idea how he survived the blaze. The moist doll saved
Moist
me!
Man.
Thank you, Moist Man! But what if we go back and choose he's my enemy? Hit F7. The doll was my enemy! Yeah, I hate when I'm crushed by the rumble. That bastard! I kicked the doll in the head as hard as I could.
Ugh.
I kicked it over and over. Its head smashed onto the floor. Must have kicked it over 20 times in pure rage. Suddenly I saw the doll's face had cracked open, revealing another face beneath it. My fury vanished in an instant. It's a mask? The face hidden behind the featureless rubber mask was one I knew very well. Hideaki!
You beat the crap out of Hideaki. Good job.
Whoops! Thanks to our past friendships, the five of us had been reunited, but we never met each other ever again. Surely the threads of fate had become tangled. Yeah, that's one way you could put it.
Okay.
Okay, believe it or not, there's one final branching path involving the doll, and now I'm really curious, knowing what the doll actually was. Jesus. Okay, this is convoluted. I have to be extra sure about this.
Okay.
Gotta go to 20. From there you go to 19. Okay, so it's the branching path that says everyone stop bullying me. Hit to 1 and then F7. Wonder if anyone's gone through and cataloged all these endings. We're kind of doing a 100% run here. Okay, in order to do this... I push the doll away. The doll collapses. Yuichi screams. What was my wish? Everyone stop bullying me. Kaboom. Huge explosion. Blah, 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 blah.
It's gonna be like, I can't know everything that happened. Sometimes explosions happen. I love that, by the way.
Yeah, that's really good.
Sea of fire.
Mm-hmm. Kanna-chan was close to the door, remained in the classroom. Kill him. Let's see here. I had to escape. Oh, we didn't jump out the window, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, I was trying to figure out which branch we hadn't seen. This game could use a map of some sort,
Yeah.
like some visual novels do. I jumped out the window. This is the last we're going to see of the Blomkun pathway. I somehow evaded the doll and ran towards the window Yuichi had climbed out of. The doll was badly burnt and finding it difficult to move. I began to climb out the window. The instant I put my hand on the windowsill, something grabbed hold of my leg. Let go! The doll had seized my ankle with immense strength. If I didn't do something quick, I was gonna be burnt alive. All right, hit 4 and F5 me. What should we do first, Alex?
I kicked hard at the doll.
Yeah. Why are you moist? I kicked the doll in the head until it let go of my foot, then I climbed out the window. I was in such a panic I don't everything that happened next. I somehow managed to escape. There I go!
Hey!
I'm out of here. Hey, this is the first time we've seen an FMV for one of these endings.
Mm-hmm.
Fled the school on my own. The fire was on the front page of the newspaper the next day, but luckily it seemed the police had not connected me to the crime.
Oh, that's good.
That is good news. They told me that Hideaki, Kyoko, Yuichi, and Kanna-chan had all been rushed to the hospital with serious burns. I never saw them ever again. In my heart, I knew our friendship was over.
Yeah.
That would kind of do it. That would kind of do it, I think. Okay, one of the better endings. All of us survived. Many of us were badly burnt, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
All right, one last choice. F7. I pleaded with the doll. Where's this gonna get us? Please, let me go. I bowed my head to the faceless doll, but it did not let go of me.
Aw.
You are... That moment, the whole building shook and the ceiling collapsed. Explosion shook the building. It smells like a gas explosion. We got 2 survivors here. 2 survivors. It's a miracle. I could faintly make out that I was lying in a hospital bed. When I looked down at my body, all I saw was a dim blur. However, I didn't care about that. I desperately wanted to see the face of my only surviving friend before I left this world. Somehow I stood up and found their bed. I peered down at their face. Who saved me? A familiar face was grinning back at me. I felt my body fill with despair. Yuichi, you bastard. Damn!
Misfortune.
So that is the complete Blomkoon storyline of Misfortune, A Tale of Suspicious Friendships. From here on, the password we get can be entered to unlock additional pathways through, all of which I think are shorter than this one, but I did want to give a 100% run. It's neat that they have so many alternate endings. There's a lot of them. Like, this game, the writing is kind of shaky and the graphics are, you know...
They are what they are.
But come on. All right, did you write that down?
I'm gonna write down now.
Whew. What an ordeal that was.
Okay.
All right, we ready to start Kanna-chan's story?
Kanna-chan. Kanna-chan.
Let's see what she thinks about this whole ordeal.
This fucking sucks.
Why did I come here? All right, we can directly go into here. I guess we don't need to enter the password for Kyoko as long as we don't turn off the system.
Okay, don't turn off the system.
All right, here we go. Let's see the other side of the story. I am a girl who is deeply in love. I'm in love with a man named Blomkoon.
Aww.
He'll be here soon. I'm so happy to see him again. Yes, I'm so happy. Meeting here tonight at our old elementary school to keep a promise we made a long time ago. 5 of us in total. Kyoko, Hideaki, and I are already here. We're still waiting for the other 2. Alright, I think the first few choices don't have a difference. Alex, I'm gonna get some water. Why don't you read the next few parts?
Alright. Well, Danny gets water. I'll read the next few parts.
Don't read it in that voice.
Okay. Oh, Blom, you're here. Turned around at the sound of Kyoko's words. Standing there was the man of my dreams, a Blomkoon. Yep, man of my dreams right there, man.
There he is. Who can resist? Yep, that guy screams real good.
It's been a long time, Blom. Blomkoon immediately started chatting with Hideaki-kun, whilst Kyoko and I looked on. Kanna, you really like Bloom, don't you? Kyoko whispered. I didn't know how to answer.
You can answer here.
Oh, does it not matter?
Yeah.
Yes I do! Yes I do!
Love his bloodshot eyes.
I whispered back to Kyoko. I'll try to give you a chance to be alone together. Tell me how you feel. Kyoko affectionately patted me on the back.
Keep it going. I'm reading up through the walkthrough so we can get through this faster.
Okay. The reason we had gathered here in the first place was to dig up the time capsule we buried in the courtyard on the day of our graduation. However, we had to break into school in the middle of the night. School was closed down because of an incident last year, so we had no choice to sneak in under the cover of darkness. Finally, Yuichi-kun arrived, late as ever. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Freaking Yuichi. Now that we know the truth about this guy. And yet he still saves us in some of the endings?
He hasn't changed at all. When we were younger, he was always the slowest, and of course, tonight was no different. At any rate, we were all here now.
God, that face.
I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. The drinks are my way of saying sorry for being late, Yuichi said as he disappeared inside the school.
He brought us drinks. How can he be evil?
Exactly.
I believe anything you said if you give me, like, maybe a Haritos.
Oh, I would do a lot for Haritos.
Misfortune, the Kanna chapter. I like that the background says love, love, love.
Kanna story.
This is more reflective of Idea Factory's later games, which were like dating sims and otome games. They did the Hakuoki series, you know?
Oh, yeah. Blom-kun was so handsome. I found myself staring at him. I shouldn't just stare, though. I had to say something. Just as I summoned up the courage to speak...
Boy, I love that Blom-kun. Can't get enough... That guy.
Yeah, that's not good. Ah! We heard a sudden shriek from within the school building. Was that Yuichi screaming? I suddenly realized how much time had passed since Yuichi had gone inside. I began to feel very frightened.
I think you can choose either of these.
I ran over to Blom-kun. I'm really trying to get it on.
I'm really trying to get it on.
In fear, I ran over to stand near Blom-kun. It's alright, don't worry, Blom-kun reassured everyone. Then he looked at the school. When I turned to face the school, I did not see anything unusual. Kyoko and Hideaki looked worried. Yeah, they look worried, alright.
They look something.
I'll go and take a look, Hideaki-kun said while striking a brave pose.
Oh, I wish there was a Yuri route with Kyoko.
I'll go and look for Yuichi too, said Kyoko. I knew Hideaki was trying to show off to Kyoko. I silently thanked Kyoko. Now I can be alone with my beloved Blom-kun.
Oh, Blom-kun.
You look like shit.
I can take over now if you want.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, here we go. Back in the damn story. It's time to go back to the damn school. If we don't come out in 10 minutes, come and find us. Thumped his shoulder, opened the school gates, and began walking towards the building. Perhaps this is our last goodbye, Kyoko joked darkly.
Don't say that, Kyoko.
Frickin' Kyoko. I don't think Blom-kun understood her joke. He was always very serious. But I thought I saw anger flash across his eyes briefly.
That's not good.
Kyoko followed Hideaki, and they both entered the dark school building. Heart began to beat faster now that Blom-kun and I were alone. What should I do? He just suddenly left, so I began to feel very nervous. Perhaps sensing my awkwardness, Blom-kun kindly spoke to me. Oh, I remember this. I didn't remember that, so I didn't know what to say. What should we say here? No, it doesn't matter. Really? I don't remember that. I racked my brains. You don't remember? We always hid in the courtyard together. You could never find us there in our secret place. We even read manga in there. Johnny Ridden, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
4 months.
4 months. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Misfortune. Love to read manga in our secret place. Blom-kun's eyes were shining desperately. You really don't remember, Kanna-chan? Sounds like you're just making shit up.
Yeah.
This girl's
probably
already
is.
this girl's already into you. You shouldn't be lying. Girls don't like that. Started to feel more relaxed, so I tried my best to continue the conversation. Let's talk about our friends.
Okay.
I decided to tell Blomkoon about something horrible that had happened to my friend. Listen, Blomkoon, I have a friend named Nogu-chan. She has a really cute white cat. Oh, really? It came in totally drenched from the rain. Tried to dry her by putting it in the microwave. No! Nogu-chan! Why? Way to lighten the mood, Kanna-chan. This lady... You have anti-game. You have no Riz. Opposite Riz. I was so happy to talk to him. Suddenly realized we'd gotten carried away in our conversation. The others had gone inside the school ages ago. In our first playthrough, we were so worried about Kanna-chan, and here she's just like this dope who doesn't know how to talk to people. Kanna, you're scaring the hoes. Please.
Kanna.
Walking through the old gate with Blomkoon made my heart race. Boy, we love this guy. We did get that picture of the cat, though.
That was a mess. That cat was pissed.
It was extremely dark inside, and the old wooden floor creaked. It was a very eerie atmosphere. Stopped walking as we couldn't see through the gloom. I was very happy because Blomkoon was there beside me.
What?
Oh, she got hit this time. So I guess it wasn't her that did that? Suddenly struck me on the back of my head. I instantly collapsed to the floor. Thank you. Blomkoon, help me. Look over there. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. I passed out. These people are twisted.
They really are.
Ugh. I slowly regained consciousness. How long had I been out for? Where was I? A cave?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, she talked about being in this cave in the other route. For some reason I seemed to be underground. My head hurt a little, but otherwise I was unharmed. Where was the exit? Looked around in a panic, but I had no idea. What was that sound? Sounded like metal scraping against metal. Feeling desperate, I began walking in the direction of the noise.
No.
Girl, get out of that house! Don't open that door! What are you doing? Turned out to be a pair of iron grates striking each other.
Ruh-roh.
Slowly tried to process what had just happened, but nothing made sense. I stood motionless in the tunnel. Stared blankly at the grates. I suddenly realized something. Let's see here. What is the proper choice? Through the grates I saw... I looked carefully. I could see a safe behind the iron grates. I suddenly remembered this safe from childhood rumors. It was the cursed safe.
Oh no.
Yes, one of my friends had told me about the cursed safe. Thought it was just a story like the slit-mouthed woman. Anyone know that one?
That sounds like a story.
But here I was, staring at the cursed safe with my very own eyes. Oh, it's a yokai thing? Okay.
Okay.
The story went like this. There was once a very pretty girl at this school, but she had no parents and she was bullied mercilessly. Every day, the other students would fill her desk drawer with sand and then pour it over her head. They treated her horribly.
So weird.
But one day, the leader of the bullies suddenly went missing. The police searched all over for her, but to no avail. Remember, that was in the papers, so this part of the story was certainly true. After that, a rumor began to spread that the orphan girl locked the bully in a safe in an abandoned air raid shelter under the school. They said that the safe was full of sand. That was the rumor, anyway. Stared at the safe again. Well, Alex, because we made the right choices in the first route, we do know how to open this safe. Apparently, if you don't do this, it just leads to a lot of the same stuff you saw in the Blomkoon route.
Okay.
So I'm going to skip to the chase and open this thing up. Yeah, they said there was a way to open this cursed safe full of sand. A childhood story. I didn't recall it
I-
exactly, but I placed my hand on the safe dial.
You want to see? It's right 7 times.
Mhm. Right, 7 times. Actually, we should probably save state here. Push 5 on the keyboard.
Just 5?
Yeah,
5 and F5?
5 and F5.
5, 5.
You pushed the wrong button.
Sure did.
Okay, there we go. We were in a different window.
Now it's to the left 5 times. And then to the right 8 times.
Nagoya. Just like
Yeah,
Atlantis no
Nagoya.
Nazo. There was a loud crunch, then the safe slowly opened. I was shocked by the sight which awaited me within. On some paper covered in soot, I saw my own handwriting. But it wasn't just my writing. There was lots of paper inside. We put our wishes in here. We put them in the time capsule years ago. Years ago. I said aloud in shock. Year 6, Class 3, Kanna. I wish that the person I fancy finally notices me. Yeah, typo in the script, get their ass. Year 6, Class 3 by Blom. I wish that we all stay friends even after we graduate. Year 6, Class 3, Hideaki. I wish to become someone people respect all over the world. Year 6, Class 3, Kyoko. I really love Blom-kun. I hope he falls in love with me.
Sorry, Kyoko.
I gasped when I read Kyoko's wish. I knew I'd read something private. I placed the papers back into the safe. Hope no one finds this, I whispered to myself. Hmm. We got a love triangle here. And Blom-kun is just oblivious to all of it.
He's like, oh no, do the girls like me?
I'm good at screaming, not really much else. Began walking, searching for the exit once again. After about 5 minutes, I finally remembered that this place was an abandoned air raid shelter we had often played in as children. But I didn't remember it being this big as a child. Boy, I'm glad we're not doing the zapping system.
Yeah.
It would be weird to suddenly get in the middle of this from Blomby's story. Finally, I found the exit and managed to escape. I wanted to leave this terrifying place right now. The air raid shelter was at the edge of the courtyard between the 2 school buildings. I headed towards the main school building when suddenly... Oh, there's that voice again.
Don't like it.
What was that sound? Alex, I think we're about to be reintroduced to your favorite character.
Here's Pig Boy, everybody.
The moistest character in Misfortune. What's that sound? Someone's making a weird rustling was approaching. What on earth could it be? Without thinking. Okay, this doesn't matter. I looked up at the sky.
Cool sky.
It's the credit pig! I knew it!
God, I wish.
Trying to calm down, I took a deep breath and looked up at the dark sky. The rustling faded away. Did I really hear something? Perhaps it was my imagination. There was me walking again. Crossed the courtyard, reached the door and went inside. For some reason, the door was already open.
Okay.
It's a credit pig invasion.
God, I love the credit pig.
Me too. Sure, the main exit was on the left. I crept down the gloomy hallway. It was extremely dark, but the corridor was faintly illuminated by the light of the moon. It is a full moon.
It sure is.
I think we got confirmation on if it was a full moon. Maybe I just made that up.
It was a full moon like a few days ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
we should have played this a few days ago then.
Don't worry about it.
Turned a corner and walked straight to the main entrance. Even though I made it all this way, the main door was locked. I couldn't get out. Tried kicking and pushing it, but it just wouldn't budge. I gave up and retraced my steps.
Oh yeah, the weird hairdresser. No info about him.
Oh, yeah. I hope we meet up with that guy again.
I like him.
Maybe he just wanted to give us a shave. Getting a lot of mileage out of this video clip.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed. I'm scared of the pig man.
When Earth had attacked me. Blomkun, where are you? Huh? Oh! She can do it too!
Scream.
The being standing before me was absolutely ghastly.
You idea factor for the $5 to interrupt this dramatic moment to remind you to conserve water. Thank you, Idea Factory.
Thanks, Idea Factory! I could tell this was your theme in this game all along. Environmental conservation. Very, very well-told story. Thank you for the dollars. Misfortune. Wonder how her story is going to end. Oh man, just in time.
Hey! Chat? Are you conserving water? I am.
Don't you drain that water to the east of Australia. Don't do it.
I'm conserving water. That's why our lawn's dead. Don't worry, everyone's lawn's dead right now. It's great.
We got some dead-ass lawns. I look at that lawn and I go, yeah!
Basically.
It's completely horrific.
I love it. I love this crying pig so much.
I like him better than the moist doll.
Yeah, because he doesn't smell like rotten fish.
Yeah. The hell is that? A creature with a terrifying face appeared right in front of me. Desperation, I dashed past the monster and sprinted into a classroom at the end of the hallway. Come on, it's not that scary. True. Have you looked at your own face?
Yeah.
Freaking Kanna-chan. Found myself in the science room. I hid under a long desk as the creature entered the room. The creature began searching for me. What am I gonna do? It's going back and forth, looking under all of the desks. Kanna! The creature shrieked. I froze in shock. The voice was nauseating, but for some reason it sounded like Kyoko?
Oh, because they were put into creatures.
Kanna, where are you? Come out, please. It wailed. Kyoko? Was it really Kyoko? Despite its gruesome appearance, I was convinced it was really Kyoko. This is a good image.
This is fantastic.
Who on earth did this to you? I found myself running towards the terrifying creature. The monster began to weep. Yuichi did this to me. He did some kind of strange operation on me. I was shocked into silence. I'll never forgive him. I'll get my revenge no matter what it takes. It's too dangerous, I yelled. Find Blomkun and get out of here, the creature replied. Then it turned and left the room. It said what it had to say.
Oh.
All I could
so
do was
sad.
stand there in shock for a moment.
Like if you cry every time.
Was this a dream? Poor Kyoko. She loved Blomkun too. Boy, I gotta say, I can't wait until we get to the Yuichi route. What's that even gonna be like?
Time to kill!
Hi, I'm a murderer. I need to find Blomkun as soon as possible. I was done with being scared. My feet hurt from running away. I don't think about that when I consider horror movies, but yeah, your feet must hurt a lot having to run away from Jason or whoever. What's our choice here? Oh, it doesn't matter. Blomkun. He's such a hunk. Oh, Blomkun, where are you? I shouted Blomkun's name as loudly as possible, but there was no reply, only the sound of my own voice echoing down the corridor. Then I saw the glow of light in a distant classroom. Who was there? I walked towards it with hope in my heart. That's me walking.
There you go.
A lot of these chapters are just like, I started walking, and then it's like, end of chapter.
Oh,
There we go, we're walking again. Salamander boys. He does
He
look kind of
is
salamander
very
with it.
salamander-like.
That would explain a lot if they're doing salamander experiments. I arrived at the classroom door, but it was locked from the inside. I could not open the door. Doesn't matter. Please open the door, I said, knocking on the door politely. Who are you? The door opened to reveal a boy I had never seen before.
Is it Fish Boy?
Pig boy? Fish boy? I think these are the parts where you're supposed to be scared. So everyone, if you're not screaming when the characters scream, you're not doing it right. What's with all this noise? The young man standing in the doorway began to speak. Spirits won't be able to rest if you make all this noise. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, start screaming.
Thank you.
Spirits? There's a murder at this school last year, right? The boy said. Well, I was the murder victim.
Well, that sucks.
But there was something I needed to do, so I didn't pass on. I've become a bound ghost, trapped in this school forever. Is this boy really a ghost? I've never seen such a cheerful-looking ghost before. Do you know Casper? Well, I'd never seen a ghost before either. I decided to ask him a question. Where's Blomkoon? We gotta stick to the bit. Do you know a boy named Blomkoon? I asked the ghost. I saw a boy a while ago. I don't know if he was the boy you're looking for, though. I think he went to the courtyard. Oh, he dropped something in the corridor. Please look for it.
Okay.
I bowed to the ghost and made my way back to the courtyard. What a nice ghost.
He's nice.
I liked that he said, what's with all this noise? Come on. I'm trying to be a bound ghost over here. Got murdered? If that wasn't bad enough, there's these screaming women around here. Jeez. Although I was very tired, and my feet hurt from running, man, complain some more. I hurried to the courtyard. I finally reached the door of the courtyard. I noticed something strange. There's a piece of paper lying in front of the door. Is this what the ghost was talking about? I picked it up and then... this is apparently very important. We have to read this piece of paper.
Okay.
Make a save state if you would.
4?
Yeah, just go ahead and hit F5.
Okay, just the 5 here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was covered in childish handwriting. My wish by Yuichi. A single sentence shocked me. This is a letter Yuichi had placed in the time capsule years ago. Who on earth put it here? It was extremely uneasy. I decided to keep moving.
Gotta keep moving.
Me when I gotta keep moving. Was that the barber?
Yeah, I think it was the barber.
Okay. He just wanted to give you a shave. Where are you, Blomkoon? Blomkoon this, Blomkoon that. Kanna,
She's got a thing for the boy.
you gotta go out more. There's more fish in the sea, you know?
There are boys who look normal.
There are boys who don't look like Blomkoon. Thought I heard something moving in the long grass. I began walking towards it.
Oh, it's Pikachu.
Blomkoon was here. I choose you. Her story is less eventful than Blomkoon's so far. Blomkoon! Kanna-chan! We'd finally been reunited. We told each other about the strange events we had experienced. I told Blomkoon about poor Kyoko in the air raid shelter. Blomkoon explained it was all Yuichi-kun's doing. To save Kyoko and Hideaki, we had to find out what his wish was all those years ago. I quickly pulled out the piece of paper from my pocket and showed it to Blomkoon. He'll know what to do. He began to read. We've read this before.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this is where we learn all the kids were real assholes to Yuichi. And when it's time to go back, they're just like, oh yeah, we were all friends. Everyone. I couldn't stop crying. The paper was ripped and the rest of the sentence was missing. Yuichi really hated us, didn't he? I said between sobs.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that to people in general.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're both walking.
Finally, our RPG party is complete. Looking good, Blomkoon. He decided we had to confront Yuichi right now. Of course I wanted to go with him. He returned to the school building and passed through classrooms that had huge holes in their walls. The correct answer turns out to be everyone Wang Chung tonight. He was a big fan of Wang Chung. We were all doing it.
There's our moist boy.
There's our moist boy.
I'm moist.
Get them, Yuichi shouted. Strangely, Yuichi was dressed as a doctor. Beside him was a horrific monster with no face. Yuichi was ordering it to kill us? But why?
We know why. We were dickheads to Yuichi.
Yuichi looking cool. Blomkoon pushed it away. Blomkoon and Yuichi began to shout at each other. I was stunned into silence by the bizarre situation. That's not silence!
I guess.
Unable to bear it any longer, I screamed and fell to the floor. A single prayer echoed in my mind. Okay, why don't you drop a save state right here? Please help us. I collapsed to the floor and my consciousness faded away. I floated in an inky blackness.
That's not good.
It was only a few seconds, but I swam in that darkness for aeons. I heard a voice calling out to me. Push 6 on the keyboard.
And save state?
And save state. Making a lot of saves here. Someone was calling me. Yeah, I love a good float in the inky blackness. Who doesn't? Who was calling me? From out of the darkness, a vague face floated into view. It was? Yeah, it was Blomkoon.
Yeah, it's Blomkoon.
Kanna-chan, wake up! Blomkoon was shouting. I awoke to find myself in a sea of fire. The entire room was ablaze. There was so much smoke I had difficulty breathing. There is no escape. Yuichi has murdered us. Blomkoon stared bitterly at the flames inside. He was right. The threads of our fate had unraveled. I was wrong to ever think Yuichi-kun was a good person. No, you didn't. You laughed at him.
Yeah.
As the fire grew closer, I found myself thinking a single thought. The flames are so beautiful. Misfortune. Well, no one survived that one. Way to go, Kanna-chan. Load me up that save state. We got some more endings to see. What if something was calling me instead of someone? Man, her story like rocketed towards the end. This was way shorter than Blomkoon's. A vague group of shadows peered at me. It was Kyoko and Hideaki. The shock of those words brought me back to my senses. What's wrong, Kanna-chan? Are you daydreaming? Kyoko was staring at me with a concerned expression. Was I just dreaming? Oh, thank goodness. It was all just a dream. At that moment, I heard a faint voice whisper inside my head. Dreams can come true, but so can nightmares.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh!
Misfortune. Load me up that state again.
Alright.
F7 me. We had a couple of choices here, so let's see what the other one is. That one was kind of ambiguous. It was some doctors. That exact situation in your dream came true? That sucks. I'd hate for that to happen. The shock of those words brought me back to my senses. was really worried, but just relax. I'll nurse you back to health. Yuichi grinned at me. But wait. My body feels wrong. I turned towards the window and looked at my reflection. Ooh.
Oh, we don't get to see it.
Ooh. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Alright, roll me back to an earlier state. I think it was 5. What did Yuichi do to us? The game wouldn't even say. And then F7. Okay, okay. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. If this is a dream, wake me up. Wake me up! Can't wake up! Misfortune! Must have fallen unconscious. It's only a dream, I thought to myself. My dream, I began to think about my life. There was a single thing I'd wish I'd done differently. Push 6? And save. I wish I hadn't come to school. No school for me, thank you.
No school for me.
Wish we'd never met each other at the school tonight. In my dream, I was with Hideaki and Kyoko. We were waiting for Blomkun and Yuichi. Had to leave here at once. I ran away on my own. I'm out of here. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Here's me running. You could just leave. Just get out of there.
Just get out.
Never go to the school at all. No idea where I was. Without thinking, I kept walking. The strange thing is, I never awoke from that dream. I just keep walking and walking, trapped in this eternal dream.
Gotta use this again.
Forever in the same looping FMV. I cannot think of a more horrifying fate. God. To be trapped in an FMV from an Idea Factory game. Possibly the scariest ending we've gotten so far. Load me up. I think there was a second option after the first one. Wish we'd never met each other. Oh shit! Push F7. I fuck up. It's okay, we have save states.
We have save states.
I cannot imagine playing this on hardware where you have to play through the whole story just to see these slightly different endings. But they are kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad I'm seeing these. It would just be a real pain in the ass otherwise. Alright, instead of running away, I'm just going to explain everything. Here, Blomkun, this will explain everything. I desperately tried to explain what was going to happen tonight. So we have to leave right now. Hideaki looked down and Kyoko stared at me sadly. Kanna-chan, no matter how painful or miserable it is, you still can't change reality. That is where my dream ended. I opened my eyes. Everybody scream! I felt like a DJ saying that.
Oh, that's it?
Everybody scream! Okay, hit F7 again. Thank you. Thank you for all screaming. Alright, I wish I hadn't bullied Yuichi. In my dream, I saw all the horrible things we had done to Yuichi. Haha, you idiot. Go away, you pig. Please, please stop. I turned and faced everyone. F5 me here. Stop this right now. Everyone stop it right now. Leave Yuichi alone. My voice echoed in the darkness. It's too late. Our sins cannot be forgiven. We lost our final chance. The school was consumed by flames. Kanna became lost in her dreams. Why was the school engulfed in flames? She had no idea. Yeah, she kind of didn't have any context for the explosion or why the school was burning down. Kanna missed out on that. Alright, last one.
F7?
Mm-hmm. Let's all play together. My words echoed in the darkness. No thanks, Kanna. No way. I felt an indescribable sense of despair. At that moment, Blomkoon screamed in my ear. It's no good! This is the end!
Okay.
So Kanna-chan has 0 good endings. All of her endings are bad. I guess one of them she woke up from her dream.
That was nice.
That was kind of okay. But otherwise, looking pretty bad for old Kanna-chan. Whew. Yeah, some characters have good endings, and some do not. And poor Kanna-chan could not survive the night, apparently.
Oh, hold on.
Is that the same password?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Should I replace the old password?
Write it down in addition to the old one. Okay. We got through the story real quick in that one. Kanna-chan did not have much of an impact. She could not conserve the Earth's resources, or whatever this game is trying to teach us. Apparently this game was like designed as an anti-bullying thing, which kind of comes through the text, but also...
I guess.
Huh? What? Buh? That's what I gotta say. What a game. What a game. I'm so glad we've had the opportunity to play through this. And now we've opened up some new chapters here. There's one person we haven't heard from at all so far, and that is Kyoko.
Yeah, what's her deal?
Who on earth could even imagine such a hideous situation? I'm about to tell you about the most horrifying night of my life. This game's awesome. I can see why people don't like it. I can especially see why you may have been mystified by it if you bought it in 1995. But damn. Clock struck midnight. The night was neither hot nor cold. It was uncomfortably warm. They must be in Texas. Elementary school, time capsule. We've seen this. The crying pig creature, 10 out of 10.
I do love the crying pig creature.
Do you know the sorrow of the horrible pig creature? My name is Kyoko. I'm just an ordinary girl, the kind you can meet anywhere. Yeah, He's Hideaki, a stylish guy who's popular with the ladies, but he likes to play pranks on people. He's known for his catchphrase, "Eee!" It's a little bit of a bakage. This is a little bit of an idiot game. Also, some of it still manages to be kind of creepy. This is Blomkoon. I don't know him. I don't give a shit.
He's just some guy.
Wait, Kyoko had a crush on him too, I think, right?
Yeah, but she was like...
That's Kanna-chan. She's my best friend. She has a crush on Blomkoon. We know this. You really like that Blomkoon, don't you? I'm not sure. Kanna, you haven't changed a bit, I laughed. Yeah, E, exactly.
Eee!
Sorry to keep you all waiting. There's our boy. We didn't see much of
this dude.
Didn't see much of him at all in Kanna-chan's playthrough.
He barely played into it.
He was a really unattractive, stupid guy. Now we were all there. Wow, Kyoko. Jesus. This dude. Really stupid guy.
Okay, dig up the time capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back, everybody.
Ooh. I wonder if this makes any difference. Apparently it doesn't.
Okay, good.
So I'm just gonna drink up. Alex is gonna be right back.
I'll be right back.
Juice was... we're slurping our chug jug. The juice was sweet, but it had a strange aftertaste. Slurp slew, readers. You're in for a scare. I don't know why I implied Biffo was R.L. Stein. I'm sorry to Mr. Stein. Misfortune. Kyoko's chapter. Kya, readers. Kya. Nothing else to do, I began to daydream. Is that dimwit alright? Her first few choices apparently don't matter in terms of narrative branching. There we go. It's a classic scene.
Drink a lot of juice?
Oh yeah, I drunk up. What was that? Yuichi was screaming, but I didn't really care. He was an idiot. I was bored waiting around, so I suggested to Hideaki that we all go on check on Yuichi together.
She kind of sucks. But I like that.
Yeah, she's got the right read on this guy, just for the wrong reasons. I'll go and take a look, said Hideaki, trying to seem brave.
You're trying to seem brave.
Buttons heard me screaming, and now he's standing next to me. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, Buttons.
I'm just being terrified out of my mind, that's all.
We're just spooked. We're scared.
My stomach hurts, I said. Must have been that gross drink Yuichi gave us. Hideaki replied, let's find the toilets, quick. Oh yeah, toilet gaming.
Toilet time.
There was some over there, right? Walked down the corridor looking for the toilets. Here they are. I opened the door to the girls' toilet and hurried inside. Ooh. Ouch! What's wrong with me? Pain suddenly shot through me and my whole body went numb. I began to lose consciousness. Serves you right.
Yeah, welcome to the bathroom.
Welcome to the bathroom. Bad things happen here. Yeah, get ready to experience real fear. I finally came to. It felt as if a long time had passed. Oi! Wake up, you dirty beast! You. Yuichi's face was overflowing with an expression of intense hatred. You're a terrible failure. Get out of my sight, he screamed at me. I looked around. I seemed to be in some kind of operating room. Strange tools and machines were lying here and there. Someone else lying in another bed. All I could think about was escaping this dreadful room as soon as possible. It was awful. I dragged my sluggish body out of the room. My head was throbbing with pain. I couldn't think straight. The world was spinning before my eyes. I stumbled blindly around. I had no idea what was going on. I continued to shuffle around the school in a daze. I think she's been zombified.
Yeah.
I had a strange urge to keep wandering around when suddenly... I think we're gonna bump into Kanna here. Ouch! Stepped on some broken glass. I looked down at my foot. What is that? I saw my reflection. It made my blood run cold. A hammer was lying on the floor. I picked it up and began smashing the glass in a mad frenzy. A monster! I'm a monster! I muttered in shock. Once the glass was shattered into tiny fragments, I stood still, totally petrified by my situation. A monster. I'm a monster.
Well, we're a monster now.
I turned to see Blomkun and Kanna-chan in the corridor. By some stroke of luck, they hadn't seen me. My mind was overtaken by a single thought. Don't look at me! My body began to move. Oh, both of them.
Oh.
Good bonk. Without thinking, I hit Kanna-chan and Blomkun with the hammer. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
he
it was
did
you. I didn't want them to see me. What did I just do? Was I losing my humanity? I screamed. Carefully picked up Kanna-chan. Without thinking, I began to blindly run through the hallways once again. I held Kanna-chan tightly and ran. Imagine zapping into this.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I guess I'm a pig now.
I really do understand why the translator was like, do not zap, please. I was standing in the courtyard. I wasn't carrying Kanna-chan. I must have put her down. But I couldn't remember where. I couldn't remember anything. Hi, Buttons.
Hey, Buttons.
I reached for my walkthrough, but instead my cat was there.
Yeah.
He'd minimized the window,
He
and now I had to
did!
reopen it. I took a slow, deep breath.
Buttons coon.
Tried to think carefully about everything that happened. Somehow Yuichi had transformed me into a hideous monster. My memories were starting to disappear one by one. If I didn't do something, my humanity was going to vanish along with them. Next choice, pet cat. You got it.
Okay.
He's being pet.
Oh, he's happy.
It's a good boy. Anyway, I felt inhuman desires gradually welling up inside myself.
That's not good.
Even my own mind was becoming monstrous. For instance, I could not identify what was lying at my feet, but it looked delicious. I had to eat it. It looked so delicious. Forced it into my mouth. Ah, so tasty. What was this? I had to eat more.
It's caterpillars?
Looks like worms.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just green beans. Consciousness started to fade, but it started to feel so good. So good. Yeah, it's edamame. A delicious salty treat.
Delicious.
Someone was coming. This guy.
It's Blomkun.
Is he really any more freakish than we are?
Yeah, that's the thing. Look at his eyes, man.
Who was it? Ah, they were looking my way. They saw me. I like being the monster. This is a cool twist. Why are they running away? Am I ugly? Am I scary? We know this to be true. Why are they running away from me, the pig monster? Why? My humanity slowly returned. I need to talk to someone. We can talk this out.
Okay.
Am I sexual? Yeah. I can't stay like this. I walked back into the school building. It was Kyoko.
Very frightening.
Why this? Why us? Why? Nobody was there. I heard a noise from somewhere. I headed towards the sound. The writing in this part is really blunt and to the point. Making it seem like it's from a monster's viewpoint. I like it. I'm starting to come around on this game. I think this game's actually awesome now.
I kind of love this game too.
This kind of rules. It's Kanna-chan. Pig girl's back. All right. All right, everybody, you know what to do.
Put in your best screams.
Kanna-chan was horrified by my appearance. Misfortune. And now a word from our sponsor.
Idea Factory, why didn't you save us?
I think I want to play every Idea Factory game now. If they're anything like this, oh, I gotta start buying up Neptunia games. I've been missing out.
I don't think the Neptunia games have you turn into a pig monster, but you know.
Why not? I wasn't surprised. After all, I was a hideous creature stalking the corridors of an abandoned school in the middle of the night. But I had to warn her. I followed her into the science room. We had lessons in here long ago. The more I look at it, the goofier it looks.
Yeah.
What Neptunia is the pig creature in? And what console does she represent? The 3DO? The Jaguar? Kanna! I screamed at the top of my lungs, just trying to regain my sense of humanity. Kanna, where are you? Come out, please! My voice sounded so repulsive. Kyoko, is that you? Her eyes were filled with tears. Yuichi did this. He did some kind of strange operation. Fat tears streamed down my face. The last of my strength, I screamed, I'll never forgive him. I'll get revenge no matter what it takes. It's too dangerous, Kyoko. A monstrous rage welled up inside me. I had to leave. Now. Find Blomkun and get out of here. Everyone cried big fat tears.
Huge tears.
I don't want to see no small tears. Give me those big Amiga droplets, enough to kill a enough to kill a mascot. Saw a box of matches on a desk. I can use these, I thought as I grasped the box tightly.
Girl, no! Girl, if you set this school on fire, I'm unfollowing you.
Felt rotten desires taking control of my body once more. This chapter is awesome.
This is really cool.
This is unlike any of the other ones. I was wondering how much overlap there'd be between the different stories, but there isn't much. Sometimes you just want to be a disgusting pig creature. Good chapter.
Just walking.
I guess that's to catch up time-wise with all the other chapters. I lurched down the corridors. I was a revolting nightmare, a disgusting beast crawling around the school in the dead of night. A noise erupted from my throat. Alex, which one?
Oh, no.
That's just a viral cat video. The cat that goes, no. Maybe they'll come running if they're reminded of the viral cat. Oh, long Johnson.
I love that cat. I also like the cat that goes, look, I'm gay. Look at me.
I haven't heard that one.
That one's really good.
I was so hungry. I had to eat. Alex?
We're gonna go with
Vroom, 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 vroom,
Yeah.
vroom. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Oh my god, we're Crazy Frog.
We are crazy for. Oh shit.
The one that says I blew out my butthole. I gotta look up some cat videos after this.
Okay.
This is a good chapter. We're doing a lot of slinking, a lot of wandering. Everyone else is having story moments, and we're just a horrible beast shambling around.
Eating worms.
Eating worms. All right, Alex.
Yuichi!
You sound like a monkey.
I do.
That pig sure does fucking walk a lot. It sure does. Always walking and screaming.
This reminds you of Idea Factory's photo CD games. I want to see those.
Photo CD games! Oh my god. Smell
bad.
bad.
Uh-oh. Danny, I'm worried about what she's gonna do.
I think we found out who blew up the school. Get them! The voice of Yuichi screaming awoke me from my deep slumber. I could see Kanna, Blom, and Yuichi through a classroom window.
There they are.
Hey guys! Two gas cylinders were attached to the wall outside. Yuichi must have put them there. Their rubber tubes were rotten. I could smell gas leaking out. The air grew heavier and heavier with the smell of gas. This is my chance for revenge, I thought to myself. With great difficulty, I removed a match from the matchbox. Alright, save me a state, if you would.
Alright, can I do 5?
Yeah.
5 and then F5.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just making sure I remember the right buttons. I'm very afraid of losing the saves.
I'm glad you're careful. I struck the match. In my haste, I struck the match too hard and it snapped in half. I removed another match. Yeah, circus music. It's the perfect music for this. I removed another match and this time it lit successfully. The instant the match lit, the world exploded before my eyes. I was thrown through the air. I stared up at the ceiling as it collapsed down onto me. Go to the next save slot, which may be 6 or 7.
Yeah, let's do 6. And then F5.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let's protect our head. The rubble rained down on me. I curled into the fetal position and tried to protect my head. As I tried to endure the pain of the debris smashing into my body, I began to lose consciousness. I slowly closed my eyes. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a hospital bed. Somehow I had been rescued.
How?
Someone who looked like a doctor approached my bedside. Ah, Miss Kyoko, you're finally awake. You needn't worry about anything anymore. However... What? Doctor nervously passed me a small mirror. Misfortune! Oh. Damn, we were just a monster forever. We lived, though.
We did!
Not the worst ending I've seen. Load me up. These people had to translate a lot of text for this.
They sure did.
Okay, I protected my head. But this time, we're going to pray.
Okay.
We're going to pray a monster's prayer. Someone please hear my prayer. I clasped my hands together as my consciousness faded. It is unclear what happened to Kyoko after that. What can be said for sure is that the story had a very unfortunate ending for everyone else. Maybe we survived?
Okay.
Everyone else, though, is dead. I guess that was true of the other ending, too. Alright, hit F7. Prayer works! Prayer works. Let's roll away this time. My favorite PS1 game, Roll Away.
God.
I stood up and fled the building. Flames consumed the entire school. Heard the sound of fire engines approaching in the distance. A crowd of people was forming at the gates. Where should I go? Oh! Let's run towards the people.
Okay.
They'll understand. Oh, Misty, I gotta read that.
Yeah, I want to read that too.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to read
You
now.
know what,
Now knowing about Idea Factory. Help! Help me, please! How many times have we seen this video?
We've seen it just as much as everyone else walking.
Kyoko ran to the crowd of people gathered outside the school gates. However, when they saw Kyoko running out of the darkness, they all screamed in terror. She pleaded for help. A lone policeman drew his pistol and aimed it at Kyoko. Don't move, I'll shoot! You monster! Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
how I got shot.
I saw that one coming. Alright, load me up. There's one more ending on this route. We roll away. And then I guess we're gonna run off into the darkness to become like a some sort of cryptid.
I was gonna say we're gonna become a cryptid.
We're gonna turn into the chupacabra.
This is just the America Pig origin story.
America Origins. Kyoko was never seen ever again. Was she swallowed by the darkness? Or did she pass from our reality and join those who dwell outside our thin plane of existence?
Oh.
Yeah, probably the second one.
Yeah.
Probably the second one. Okay, let's roll back. We can get apparently a better ending for Kyoko. I want to see her do a little bit better.
Okay, so that's save state 5, yeah.
Yeah, and hit F7.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where the match is.
Maybe we should hesitate.
Okay.
Just for a moment. Maybe we shouldn't light those matches. Hesitated for only a moment. Blomkun and Kanna-chan might be in danger. And Yuichi might die as well, but, you know. Let's see here. Oh, save my state here.
Okay, I'll save it on 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yuichi might die as well.
Eh.
Alright, Yuichi was a monster, but he was also my friend. Didn't know what to do. I screamed at Yuichi through the classroom windows. Yuichi, that's enough! Yuichi turned and looked at me. I took a deep breath and yelled at Yuichi again. You've done enough tonight! Yeah, we got the no fire route.
Mm-hmm.
Yuichi's face twisted. We've all had a terrible night. Haven't you had enough? I felt my mind snap. A violent urge took control of me. I couldn't remember anything that happened after that. Next day, the headlines were all the same. A horrific creature had attacked some children before escaping. Most people found such a story hard to believe. Especially as this so-called monster had not been caught.
Dun dun dun!
All right, we're free to stalk the countryside. I'll count that as a good ending.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll take what I can get in this miserable game. All right, load my save state where we were. I think there was an alternate one up here.
It's alright, I understand.
It's all right. I understand. I took a deep breath and yelled once more. I'm sorry for what we did. Please find it in your heart to forgive us. I stared at Yuichi earnestly. Yuichi seemed to be moved by my words. He turned towards me and opened the window. Then he spoke. How dare you talk to me? Whoa. Damn. Okay. Damn, Yuichi. Load me. Oh, hang on. Hit F7. There was one last branching path we didn't hit. Yeah, Yuichi. It's alright, I understand. You're not human! You aren't even human! You're an alien! How did you know? Yuichi was shaken by my sudden bizarre accusation. Suddenly a shining sphere appeared from the floor and Yuichi was sucked into it. What? At this point, nothing could surprise me anymore. We all watched as the glowing sphere flew off into the night sky. Next morning, Hideaki, Kanna, Blomkun, and I were found unconscious in the courtyard. My body had returned to normal. It was all very strange. Even stranger, Yuichi had caught a cold the day before and never came to school that night. So he really was an alien then? My words exactly. I guess that's a good ending?
opening stage. Well, we did all the Yuichi might die as well paths.
Okay. Hang on, I'm catching up here.
Okay, no worries. God, that is a sad crying pig. If I ever saw one, I tell you what. Yeah, where's the warp belt? Where's the twirling? Where's,
Oh, we haven't actually done this part.
Okay, let's do this one.
Hang on.
Okay.
Wait a second. Just making sure.
The driver's license is in the tree, Frappe.
Oh no, head back. Push F7. I think we want... Yes, I could get hurt. This is what we haven't done yet. I really should have drawn a map for this. Yeah, if I lit the fire right now, it'd be in the greatest danger. I thought about it again. I lit it from further away. Now that's a smart monster. Turned around and walked away from the gas cylinders. Suddenly realized something. Why was I thinking about this in such a human way? Perhaps I was human again? Am I human again? When I looked at my reflection, I saw my regular human body. I must have been hypnotized. I still had no idea why all of this was happening to us. Perhaps if I could see things from someone else's point of view, I would understand. Make you think. It's sounding like we're making good progress. It's making it sound like the deeper we dig, the more we discover. All right, load me up again. I could get hurt. I lit it from further away. I'm definitely a human again. I'm definitely a human! I cried. I raised my eyes to the heavens. I'm normal again! I yelled.
I do that all the time.
Every day I wake up and scream at the heavens. My cries echoed down the hallway. I lost my last shred of humanity without knowing how our sad story ended. You hear me? I'm normal! Normal! How do we get out of this loop here? Okay. I could get hurt. I gave up. Why light the match at all? My mind was at its limit. I slowly closed my eyes. I decided to just go to sleep. I'll think about it tomorrow. I just wanted to sleep forever. I can only hope that I still retain some trace of humanity when I woke up again. I sank into a deep, dark sleep. Fuck. Alright, load me. I have a feeling this pathway isn't going to end very well no matter what we pick. I just want to sleep forever. Yeah, we're going to sleep next to a gas leak, so... What would happen to her? Who could tell? Only one thing was certain, Kyoko would never awaken again.
Yep, don't fall asleep next to leaking gas cylinders.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Alright, let's get some good endings for Kyoko.
Okay.
Roll me back one state. Yeah, here we go. Alex, your thoughts?
My thoughts are there's a lot going on in this little game, and this poor little pig lady is really, they're making her really go through it. She is suffering for her bullying. She is absolutely suffering. But it happens.
Does it though?
Sometimes you bully someone and then he gives you a drink that makes you shit yourself and then he turns you into a pig.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes.
Hey, Cinco Play, we're
Hey,
experiencing many misfortunes here tonight. We've seen like 20 bad endings so far. All right, this one's a little obscure. You got to strike the match. But if you'll remember, the first one ends up snapping. and then you have to hesitate.
Okay.
You gotta really think it through. I saw Blomkun and Kanna-chan. I closed my eyes, then I remembered something. Okay, go to 6 and push F5 to save. I remembered all the fun times. We had such fun together. We played until the sun went down every day. I screamed inside my mind. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the cursor in this is way out of control.
It's crazy.
The world around me began to spin. It spun faster and faster until everything changed. I saw Hideaki, Blomkun, Kanna-chan, and Yuichi standing before me. What just happened? Kyoko hasn't noticed yet. Hideaki roared with laughter. Yuichi began to explain, whilst apologizing profusely. I guess we're British. I hypnotized you, and I gave you a few suggestions. You know, like they do on TV. Is everything I've seen tonight simply caused by hypnosis? Yuichi, I hate you. That was all I could say. Everyone laughed at me. They were having so much fun.
What a bunch of dickheads.
We can call that a good ending. We just got pranked by our friends. That's the worst that happened to us tonight. I remembered all the fun times. Ah.
It's Bun's just knocking stuff over.
This is the end! I give up for today! That's all it takes. That's it! I give up! I'm out of here! I threw down my pencil. Please, Miss Kyoko, the deadline is fast approaching. My editor was clearly upset. I was quite proud of the horror novel I was currently working on. The setting and characters were quite good. It has a considerable impact, if I may say so myself. Miss Kyoko, please. I had no choice. I better finish this weird story today.
Okay.
She was Stephen King all along. That's it, I think. Wait, was there another path that I missed?
Let's see. Did you remember bullying Yuichi?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's do that. Let's bully that guy. It hurt Yuichi very deeply. Must have suffered miserably. I thought we were his friends. How disgusting. I had to apologize to Yuichi. Or do I? Hang on. Let me make sure in this walkthrough. Yeah, let's apologize. Why not? Yuichi, I'm so sorry! I apologized to him in my head. Something mysterious happened. Yuichi's smiling face appeared in my mind and spoke to me. No! I'll never forgive you.
The end!
Alright, there's one last branch we haven't seen here. Gotta bully this guy once again. We all had to talk about it. We can talk this through, right?
Yeah.
I can talk myself out of being a pig creature. We'll work this out together. I closed my eyes. I prayed that someone would guide me in the right direction. Did we get our guidance?
Did we?
I guess we'll never know. Man, so that's kind of a twist ending for Kyoko, her being a horror author, and this just being a weird story that she was panicking over due to a deadline. Alright, there's our ending.
Alright, let me write that one down.
What do we think of this so far, folks? We're approaching the end of this. We have one narrative to go through before we finally see what Yuichi was thinking. I was surprised by Kyoko. It was fun shambling through the school as a monster and finding our friends, and they're all like, "Oh, you're so weird." And then at the end, they're just like, "Lol, pranked."
Pranked! You thought you were a pig. You thought you were a pig, nah.
This is fun. I've never played through a visual novel on stream before. I was curious if we could make this work, but we're going through it, and so are these guys. All right, Hideaki, it's your turn.
Woohoo, it's me, Hideaki. Time to prank everybody.
It is gripping in its own way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm totally into this.
Yeah. It was the worst night of my life. Sounds like it. We gathered at our old elementary school to dig up a time capsule. Blah, 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 blah. Saw Blom-kun approaching. Oh, yeah, we did try to kill our friends with a hammer. Whoops.
Yeah, remember?
Well, he was never tried to kill his friends with a hammer after being pranked.
Kyoko
Cast the
just
first
didn't
stone.
want to be looked at. Can you blame her?
Good face. Blom-kun, in retrospect, was the most normal of all these people. Oh my god, we're gonna prank him. Let's see if we should do this.
Good hammer, thank you.
We gotta prank this guy. We gotta prank this guy.
And plank him.
And plank him. Pranked and planked. Got him.
Are you scared?
That was hilarious! He looked so stupid! I congratulated myself. I'm gonna get more water. Why don't you
Alright.
go through the next few?
Okay. Ah! It's Yuichi.
Here's our boy.
That dimwit Yuichi was late. Now he was messing around. Yuichi gave us some drinks. What a creepy nerd he is. I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me, he said stupidly.
Stupidly. He said like an asshole.
He won't find it, I sneered. Have fun looking for it, loser.
Wow. Yeah, we hadn't seen Blom-kun in a while, and now now we're back with him. Misfortune, Chapter 4. Hideaki's story.
Yuichi entered the school alone. I laughed and downed my drink. He'll never find the time capsule.
Yeah, this guy's a jerk. He rules.
Because I dug it up yesterday and hid it somewhere else.
What? Oh my god. You are an asshole. I guess that explains the discrepancy when Blomby was digging up some ground
He
earlier.
was probably wandering around the school crying by now. Ah! Yuichi's scream broke the silence. He must have been scared by the little surprise I left in the hole. A rubber doll of a huge, disgusting caterpillar.
Damn, this guy has a whole network of pranks all set up.
I said I would go and check on Yuichi. Kyoko-chan wanted to come too. Well, that was fine by me.
This fucking guy.
No trespassing. Yeah, this guy sucks a lot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a bigger asshole than Yuichi? Could be.
Hold on a second. My stomach began to feel strange. Kyoko said she felt unwell too. Does it matter what I choose?
Nah.
Okay. Why did I eat fish for lunch? Must have been that rotten fish I had for lunch. Unlucky. Shit, where's the toilet? I panicked.
Yeah, what if he has nothing but good endings?
Ah, here it is! Toilet time! I barged into the boys' toilet. Damn, I'm gonna shit myself!
This guy talks like you. Toilet time! Let's go!
I felt my body going numb. What was happening to me? Ugh. You earned this, you bastard.
I liked your read.
Passed out on the toilet seat. Elvis style.
Too soon.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Elvis fans.
Hmm? Hmm? Oh,
New cutscene.
first time we've seen one of these in a while.
What's happening? Someone was shouting. Where on earth was I? What the hell happened to me?
Nah, Yuichi just left his pants off as a prank. You don't deserve to have pants.
This isn't good. His blood pressure is dropping. Whose voice was that? It didn't go very smoothly. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. More operating scenes. His blood pressure is dropping again. Turn it off! Turn it off! Whose voice was that? I don't know. This'll have to do.
This is a weird chapter so far.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off his blood! Did we just get operated on for the entirety of this storyline? That's pretty twisted.
My master's voice. Oi, Hideaki, wake up, you moron! Listen, from now on, you are my slave. You bullied me for 6 years. Now it's time for my revenge. Well, any objections, Hideaki? No,
Whoa.
master. I am yours to control.
Cool.
I am a slave now.
You really stepped in it this time, Hideaki.
My master began speaking again. I removed your ability to think for yourself. You cannot do anything without my orders. Unless I say so, you cannot talk, eat, or even move without my permission. Even if you are in pain, unless I order you to do something, you'll just have to suffer.
Guess this is my life now. Yeah, he's doing a lot of work, but not necessarily good work.
My master continued to speak. Right, here's your first order. Bring me Blomkoon. Alright.
Okay, hang on. Okay, you should probably save here.
Okay. Let's go to 5. And then F5. Okay.
Try to ignore the order.
Okay. I tried to ignore the order.
I can take over from here
Okay,
too if
cool.
you want. Alright, controller's back in my hand. Slaves cannot make choices. Oh, to be a moist man.
It's cool that he smells like rotten fish because he ate rotten fish.
Yeah. Yeah, drum can. This is just Bioshock.
Mm-hmm.
They ripped off Misfortune for PS1. This is horrible. I guess we don't really have a choice in this one, even though it still continues to grant us these choices that have no meaning. It's so humiliating. When we started playing this, I wouldn't have imagined we were in control of the Moist Fishman.
Yeah, same.
Moist Fishman is my favorite Death Stranding character.
What will happen to me?
Misfortune. But what will happen to any of us if we don't conserve the environment?
Yeah, chat. Are you conserving the environment? You better be.
I'm still waiting for that to come into play as far as the storyline, but Nope. I'm your moist fishman. We're just doing this. What if they released this in the States back then? Would we have even known what to think?
Literally, it would have been getting all ones in Game Pro.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, these graphics. Where's the skeletons? Where's the ray tracing?
This is worse than Tale of the Sun, which we dislike for some reason. Found Blomkoon. Eee! Yeah, there you go.
There he is.
Follow me.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. This seems fine. Lead away, my fishy friend.
He looks kind of happy there.
Not much dialogue happening in this one, but I guess that that does make sense, considering what we are. Welcome, Blomkoon.
Yeah.
You finally arrived. Yeah, I love the little walk along.
He's like, doo doo doo.
Oh, well, this seems fun.
Having a good little walk in school.
What a delightful little journey we're on. What an adventure. Oh, it's so creepy that we have no internal thoughts during this.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. It's like I'm actually a moist fish man. I order you to pick up the gas cylinders in the back. I tried to ignore the order. Slaves cannot make choices. Is this a commentary on the fake choices in video games?
In life, even.
In life, even?
God, don't even remind me what the diehard game fan would. They would not know what to do with this game.
They'd either hate it or it'd be like, this is the second real game after Cybermorph. Depends on how much LSD they'd ingest. You know that fish man, always standing and walking. Y'all scared yet?
A little bit.
Y'all having a happy Halloween?
I am.
I am too.
Ugh.
Oh, we caused the gas leak because we're a horrible monster. Well. This is either brilliant or like a really bad prank they're pulling on the player.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, slave. Rest over there in the corner for a while.
Okay.
God, the chapter breaks. They have a real intensity to them this time around because stuff actually happens in the other routes. All this time, you're just resigned to your fate as the world happens around you. Perhaps that's the ultimate fear.
Oh no.
I wonder if we're ever going to break out of this. This game would be a certified 10 out of 10 genius game if you never had any meaningful choice in this route. That would be like a masterpiece. All hail our overlords at Idea Factory. Okay, we're already at the go get them part. It's too real, man. Yeah.
A little bit.
It puts you in the shoes of the fish man, and it's kind of terrifying. What's wrong? Go! Save my state here, if you would.
Alright, in 6 or 5?
6. I obeyed the order. All I could was pray. I want to live. Before I knew it, my mind was replaying a childhood incident. Yuichi was about to be attacked by a large dog. Yuichi was crying out for me to help him. We helped Yuichi.
Okay.
Pushed Yuichi behind me and faced the dog. Dog let out a low growl. I had to knock the dog down.
Gotta beat this dog up.
Had to hurt the dog before it hurt us. I kicked the dog in the head hard.
Oh, Jesus!
Even I was shocked by the ferocity of my attack. But the fight was far from over. It had only just begun. Huh? Where am I? The operation was a success! Congratulations, Hideaki-kun. Ah, I remember. Last year's traffic accident. You lost consciousness, but you're all right now. You survived the operation. Is that what happened? I didn't think I would make it. But wait a minute. I was having such a horrible dream just now. But I can't remember it at all.
Oh.
What a twist.
Alright.
Yeah, load me up. Let's see where else we can go from here. We're starting to have some semblance of inner thought and ability to make our own choices again. I want to live. There's been a lot of really weird fake-out endings. I like that. Large dog. I helped Yuichi. We had to run away. Let's not kick the dog. This way, Yuichi cried. Yuichi yanked my hand away. Where are you going? I yelled. Dog had already wandered off somewhere. Why didn't I notice? Yuichi laughed at me. We're going to hell, he said. Everything suddenly went black. Yuichi seized my hand tightly. Fuck! We went to hell! That wasn't good at all. I think we can count that as a bad ending.
Okay.
So far there's been traffic accident, horror novel writer, various endings involving the school burning down. I want to live. Now, what do we do this time? I guess we've explored all the things to do about the dog, so maybe we do not help Yuichi.
That's not good.
I turned my back on Yuichi and walked away quickly. Hideaki, help me! Yuichi frantically cried out. I looked back. I looked around in astonishment. A vast sky stretched out beyond the limits of my imagination. What? I tumbled downwards rapidly. I heard Yuichi singing from far away. Hideaki sat on a wall. Hideaki had a great fall. I plummeted towards the ground. This dude's in our head, and I don't like it.
Yeah, get out of my head.
Get out of my head, Yuichi. You freak. A true psychological horror game. On the PS1 in 1995, of all things. Was there anything else we could do in the I Want to Live branch?
We could look away.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. We don't look at Yuichi.
Yeah.
We let him get eaten by that dog. I think it would be better for us if we just let him be eaten by the dog.
I agree. I did not help Yuichi.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was also an alien in one of the endings, too.
Yeah, the alien ending.
We don't know if that one's correct or not.
I did not look back. I was like, fuck him.
We walked away like a cool guy. Yuichi spoke from behind. When I thought about it, I knew I had nowhere to go. But then I noticed something that chilled me to the bone. My body had transformed into a giant, grotesque caterpillar! Caterpillars just keep walking. They never look back. Is that true? Can we get an insectologist on that?
Etymologist in the...
I had suddenly been transformed into a giant cockroach. The Kafka-esque ending. Okay, now we can explore the other pathway, which has, of course, its own branching things. I want to be at peace.
Oh.
Whoops!
That's not peaceful.
So much for that. The blast sent me flying across the room. I hit my head so hard that I blacked out. I finally regained consciousness. The room was engulfed in crimson flames. Kanna-chan and Yuichi were lying on the floor. Blom-kun was the last one standing. He swayed from left to right, staring blankly at the fire. Go to the next save state slot. Maybe 7. What do we do here? I had to help them. I done turned into a bug.
Turned into a bug.
Finally, I felt able to move. Perhaps something had changed when I hit my head. Then the ceiling caved in. If I didn't do something now, Blom-kun would be crushed. I tried to push him. I threw myself at Blom-kun. Suddenly, a huge amount of debris smashed into me. I groaned from the pain and then quickly lost consciousness. Blom-kun and Kanna-chan were quickly rescued by the firefighters. At Blom-kun's request, the firefighters dug in the area where the faceless doll had been buried by the rubble. But they did not find the doll there. They unearthed something even more ghastly. An enormous, pale, silky pupa! Inside its translucent skin, they could see a gigantic black moth. We did get Kafka'd.
Okay, we're a moth now.
We're just a moth now. So we were pupas?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sure, whatever, Misfortune. Whatever. I tried to shield him. Yeah, it's Mothman origins. Blom-kun was miraculously rescued from the burning building. Firefighters were shocked. How the hell did you survive? Blom-kun replied simply, "My friends saved me." Okay. Yay! I want revenge! Finally, I could move again. Perhaps something had changed when I hit my head? It's my only chance to get revenge on Yuichi. Next save state, if you would. We're going deep down the branching paths now. I kicked into the fire. I pushed Yuichi away and intense pain ran through my body. How dare you disobey me? It's unforgivable. Fuck you, Dad. Yuichi pointed at me and my body instantly went numb as if I'd been struck by lightning. Ugh, I couldn't move if I didn't do something quick. Okay, I guess we didn't do anything. Cool. I hit him hard in the face. Punch in the face. I struck Yuichi hard in head. I stared down at him as he crumpled onto the floor. "Hideaki, you'll regret that!" Yuichi screamed. He reached up and flicked a switch on a nearby machine. Ow, you ficked me!
Ow!
Here come the fireworks. There's no escape now. 3, 2, 1. Yuichi laughed insanely, but I calmly ignored him. Yuichi, I stopped running a long time ago. Well, we stood up for ourselves in the end. For all good that did us. Damn, this is not looking good for us. I don't know if we can escape from this. Yeah, go back a space.
I'm pretty sure we did all of the I wanted revenge and all of the I had to help them.
Yeah, I think we did too, so...
Okay, so back again.
Push me back again.
6.
Okay. What if we tried to ignore the order?
Yeah, what would happen?
This is the one time when the game will actually listen to us. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Go to 14. Go to 17. Oh, man. There's a bunch of good branching paths here. Okay, let's go to this one first.
Okay.
I prayed Yuichi would suffer. That's all that matters. We gotta get this asshole. After all he's done, all I could do was pray. Yuichi, death is too good for you. The world slowly went dark. After a while I came to and opened my eyes. I say opened my eyes, but I had no body. I seemed to be some kind of spirit.
Oh.
The room was fully ablaze. Was this Yuichi's plan too? Smoke swirled around the room. Amongst the dancing flames, I could only see Yuichi. That bastard's gonna escape! I prayed that Yuichi would be... Okay, do a new save state if you would.
7?
Yes. Yeah. I prayed Yuichi would be crushed by rubble! Take that! To my shock, rubble and debris began to rain down upon Yuichi. Hey, alright.
Hey.
Ugh, what's happening? Yuichi just barely escaped the falling rubble. I prayed that more rubble would fall. Damn, prayer works. As dawn approached, the sirens of police cars and fire engines echoed throughout the town. Firefighters began to put out the blaze while the police officers tried to control the crowd of curious onlookers. Ah! Ah! Yuichi's shriek cut through the silence of the night. They all lived happily ever after. Alright, Idea Factory.
Okay, Idea Factory.
Alright, you. Okay. Alright. that got me good. A huge explosion occurred. God, can you give me this one? The air was enveloped in a bright light. The gas cylinders had finally exploded. Let's go. We interrupt this program to bring you this breaking news. A large explosion had occurred at an abandoned elementary school. Police and firefighters are currently investigating the scene. However, at this point in time, no casualties have been reported. Mysterious. Maybe we all escaped?
Maybe.
I wish that this room would be engulfed in smoke. Yes, just keep casting stone 4. I want to see more rubble. More! I prayed for smoke to engulf him. To my shock, Yuichi was quickly enveloped in a thick cloud of dark smoke. Hell yeah. Smoke was so black it quickly began to conceal the whole room. You notice how often this game uses the adverb quickly?
Yeah.
It's really started to sink in over this playthrough. I have a feeling it was like that in the original script too, but it's just funny. I can no longer see Yuichi. I could barely hear the sound of Yuichi violently coughing, but it soon faded away. I prayed the smoke would fill the whole room. Smoke grew thicker and thicker until I could no longer see. Stupid Hideaki. Foolish Kyoko. Blomkun, you cretin. You failed to solve the mystery of this game. Hang on. What do you mean the mystery of this game? Hang on. We haven't seen anything like that so far. Is there an overarching mystery to this? Yuichi's voice echoed creepily through the dark smoke. No, you can't end it there. Fuck. Oh, we gotta see this through the end. Damn it. This game got a hold of me. This bizarre, horrible-looking Kusoge. I wish the smoke would clear so I could see Yuichi. What is the mystery? Yuichi no Nazo, yeah. I began to search for Yuichi. It's no good. You'll never solve the mystery that way. His voice echoed through the smoky darkness. Mystery? What on earth was talking about? What on earth was talking about? Back to the beginning you go. Game's starting to get meta out of nowhere all of a sudden. I don't think that was a coincidence. I think there may actually be some deeper mystery to this.
Okay, so we did all of this state, right?
Yeah, so
Okay,
let's back up. I have so many more questions now. Alright, I think we want to ignore the order. Hang on, I have to work backwards through this.
Okay, no worries. Man, I like that your little fish man has a big old knife in his hand.
Yeah, it's cool.
I wish a weird fish man would stab me.
Yeah?
No, I don't want that to happen. Fishmen in the audience, don't stab me.
Any fishmen out there? We got any fish people breathing through gills? I prayed for everyone's safety. I guess this is the right choice. We did get to see Yuichi suffer. That was nice. We did indeed see that. Kyoko-chan, Kanna-chan, Blom-kun, please make it out of here alive. Consciousness slipped away. After a while I came to and opened my eyes. I'd say opened my eyes, but I had no body. The room was fully ablaze. Smoke swirled around the room. I could see Blom-kun and Kano-chan. How are they gonna escape? Save me at the next state, on the next slot.
7? Yeah, 7.
Okay. Escape through the window! The window's the safest way. I prayed to Blom-kun. Hideaki-kun? Where are you? Is it just my imagination? Bewildered, Blom stood up, opened the window, and climbed out with Kanna-chan. I prayed again. Go to the right. And I'm sorry, I hadn't seen these two in a while, so this is really funny. Yeah, I wonder where they're going with this. Is this just them running out of ideas, or do they have something planned? Cinco Play, thank you for the 100 bits.
Yeah, between I Will and this, congratulations on a very RP Core week.
This has been one of our most twisted weeks to date. I can't even imagine where this is going to head. We're almost at the end, too. You were able to escape to the courtyard. What is this? Blom-kun, look. She found a small part of Yuichi's wish letter stuffed into a bush. What does it say? Only a fragment remained. The K. The K? Is that a hint at the larger mystery of the game?
So we escape through the window.
Yeah, escape through the window and head the other part. To the left.
Yeah, where's Nessie?
Where's that damn teleporter belt? Thanks to Hideaki's prayers, Blom-kun and Kanna-chan were able to escape the building. They ran straight in the waiting arms of two young police officers. 30 minutes ago, we received a call from a man named Blom threatening to set fire to the school. You're coming to the station with us.
Oh no!
Blom-kun and Kanna-chan were forced into a patrol car. Hideaki recalled Yuichi's sneering face. Yuichi! He got us! He got us again! He can't keep getting away with it! Okay, this is our last branching path for the Hideaki storyline, which is really interesting. I'm going to be thinking about this one for a while. Let's leave through the door. The door is the safest way. I'm often praying to Blomby.
Is it just my imagination?
I prayed again. Go slowly and carefully. Okay, can do,
Going
they
slowly
said.
and carefully.
What do you mean there's a sequel? There's a sequel to this? Hang on, or are we talking about a different game? If there's a sequel to this, Jesus Christ.
What's this? Blomkun, look!
Kanna-chan found another small part of Yuichi's wish letter. Show me, Kanna-chan. Only 2 words were written on it. A lie.
So, the Q and a lie.
Coup and a lie. Alright, 1 more to go. Load me up. Oh my god, there is a sequel. I didn't know that. How could you possibly sequelize this? Run as fast as you can! Get out of here! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Get out!
Oh my god, it's burning! Get the fuck out!
The sequel is a meta-narrative about this game being cursed. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Oh, we really found ourselves in a predicament now. Johnny Ridden, thank you for the bits.
Apparently it is possible to keep playing Spelunka for up to 256 loops.
What?
No, thank you.
Oh my god. Well, I found our next stream. Alex, get ready to play 256 loops of... Wait, let's not do that.
No.
Guided by the mysterious voice, Blomkun miraculously escaped into the hallway. What's this? Blomkun, look. Found another part of the wish letter. Only a fragment remained.
The curse is a lie! The curse is a lie is what it says!
The curse is a lie?
Yeah.
So the sequel didn't need to happen because the curse is a lie? Well, fuck. And I guess the only way you'd be able to piece that together is to play through that story from the beginning every single time, because this game has no save features. Save states would not be available to you on original console. You'd have to go through playing the weird doll fishman over and over again until you piece that together through the various endings. And I guess you'd be very carefully documenting the choices that you picked. That's something. Folks, it's time for the Yuichi path. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know where this is gonna go.
Yeah.
We'd played as Kyoko, who turned into a horrible pig creature. We played as Hideaki, who had an even worse fate. He was a slave for most of that, and we didn't have any meaningful input. We did Blomkun and Kanna-chan, who had their own problems and pathways. Copy down this password, if you would.
I already have it saved.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's the same one as the last one.
I see. So maybe the passwords just unlock a new pathway each time.
Yeah, I think that each of them unlocks a new character.
Okay. Alex,
Let's go!
it's time for Yuichi. Soon all of our questions will be answered? Can you hear me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You out there enjoying this game. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sup, dude?
Ah! Sorry.
The endings you have seen up until now have been complete and total fabrications! Outrageous lies! All of them! The real game begins here. An excitingly cruel game. Fuck.
Danny, this game kind of kicks ass.
Fuck! This isn't Kusoge at all! This
is not Kusoge.
This is
Johnny.
Kamige! Damn it, it's Kamige in Kusoge's clothes. I hate when that happens. It's almost time. I better go and meet those fools waiting for me at the school. The drink's laced with anesthetic already. Yeah, we'd piece that together so far. What's that? Perhaps you think I'm committing some sort of crime? Don't say you think I'm evil? What do you think, Alex?
No!
No, I would never. So I guess we're outside the bounds of the story that was told in the rest of the routes. It seems as though you understand this little game system quite well. You're correct. By the way, excuse me for asking, but have you ever been bullied?
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that. I was bullied for 6 years. Elementary school was horrible.
Sure was.
It ruined my mental health. Well then, let me ask you this. Have you bullied someone else?
Online, yes.
Really? Well then, I'll tell you something interesting. As you play this game, something will become etched into your mind. You won't be able to forget it. Well then, let's continue. Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late! Late for a very important date! Well, anyway, I have some people to meet. I owe them 6 years' worth of revenge. Keep your eyes peeled. It's the greatest game I've ever played in my fucking life, I tell you what.
This game rocks. Hey, Yuichi.
Hey, buddy. Oh, my fur and whiskers. Look, there they are. I have absolutely no idea what will happen tonight. Classic cutscene.
Classic.
Love it. There's them. The girls. Gotta go with Yuichi. Imagine zapping into this. You wouldn't know what the fuck. Here are their refreshments. 2 of them have a special surprise. Medical-grade anesthetic. What do you think? Good, huh? They've taken the bait. Look at them gulping it down. This is among my favorite FMV cutscenes. They use it a lot, but it's worth it. Now I'll say, I'll go dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. Then I'll disappear inside.
You know, I get the appeal of visual novels a lot more now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it explores outside the bounds of what you'd usually expect from a narrative, you know? I never seen a book that done this.
Yuichi Misfortune.
Yuichi's story. The final chapter. If I hide in here, they're sure to find me. I just have to wait. You were hiding in the toilets. For the time being, I'll fill up these syringes with more anesthetic. What do you think? It's a cunning plan, right?
Why does he talk like Biffo?
Is that the big twist? He's fucking Biffo?
Listen, maybe.
Yeah, pretty cunning plan. I wouldn't think to do that. Well, just watch. It'll be a laugh, I assure you. Yeah, if he had teeth, he'd look like the Majora's Mask.
He really would.
True. Do you think I'm evil, readers? It's about time. Now I'll scream, ah! Yeah! Pretty exciting, don't you think, readers? You're having fun, aren't you? Yeah. Damn, we're snared up in his trap. We find this just as much fun as he does.
This is sick. I love it.
Are we the real monsters? Look, look. Here they come now. They ran into the toilets. Must have been that gross drink Yuichi gave us. Ooh, it's Hideaki. Let's find the toilets quick. There goes Kyoko. This is a good drawing.
This is amazing.
Now I'll give each of them a small prick. It shouldn't hurt a bit.
Me injecting testosterone.
The fun and games begin here. Ooh, look at this. Damn. I think I'll go to Blomkoon's narrative now. I think we'll just switch back to one of the other guys, you know? welcome to my makeup room. They've put on a bit of weight, but I managed to bring both of my lovely patients here. Well then, let's begin. I'd like to start right away, but the surgery will come later. This is my special makeup room. There's nothing cruel about it. Really? Really? Do believe me. Would I lie to you? I think I'm turning into Yuichi.
You are! It's so good, but so scary.
Here, Alex, have a Dr. Pepper.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Let's begin with the lovely Kyoko. She always called me a pig. Well then, how about this? Oh, seem to have forgotten. Does this connect to the right one or the left one? It's the right one, isn't it? Yes. Huh. Ah, now it's all messed up. This is all your fault. I was just about to give Kyoko such a beautiful makeover. Oi, wake up, you dirty beast. Oh, how mean of me. She looks absolutely hideous. How very wretched. You're a terrible failure. Get out of my sight. We've played as poor Kyoko.
Poor Kyoko.
This is now the 40th time we've seen this cutscene. But that's okay.
It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah, Alex provides his own gross drinks.
Exactly.
Have my drink. It's made with mushrooms and dirt. I gotta back off this impression. It's really starting to take over.
It is!
Now, on to the next operation. Another classic cutscene. I don't know if I like what this game is turning me into. I didn't consent to this. This patient is unforgivable. He put caterpillars in my lunch. He threw my shoes into the toilet. He cut up my notebooks. He trapped me in my own locker. What shall I do with this worm?
I think he's gonna turn the boy into a worm. It's worm time with Yuichi!
Jordan, the person I was, no longer exists. I am now Yuichi. Break my curse, Batman. I mean, chat. Oops, seems I'm getting a little carried away with myself. Is this attached to the right? Or was it the left? That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the bonk. I'm human
Thank
again.
you.
Perfection. Bonk me until I become human again. The chat's trying to save me. They're doing their own meta-narrative.
He's right! Yeah, Yuichi's right. It's being etched into your mind, Danny.
Yeah. Oi, Hideaki. Wake up, you moron. Listen, from now on, you are my slave. You bullied me for 6 years. Now it's time for my revenge. Well, any objections, Hideaki? No, master. I am yours to control. Hideaki, you're so lame. You dolt. I removed your ability to think for yourself. You cannot do anything without my orders. Hey, you out there playing this game. Are you enjoying this? Oh my god, he's Alex. Do you like this? Feeling refreshed, are we? You in the chat, are you enjoying this? Feeling refreshed, are we? I feel great. Right. It's a marvelous feeling, isn't it?
I can't believe he's asking, do you like this?
Yeah, I know. Alright, here's your first order. Bring Blomkuhn to me. It's funny, the only character we got to name is, like, the least important to the overall narrative. Hideaki-kun, my slave at last. What a wonderful day. Boy, things are working out great for Yuichi.
I'm invested, honestly. Seems like he's gonna get everything he wished for.
Yeah.
He does look like a garbage pail kid. Yeah.
All this excitement has made me quite tired. Perhaps I'll lie down. It's me? Ugh, I must be dreaming. I've heard the first 2 seconds of that clown music so many times. It's to lull you into becoming Yuichi by the time you finish this game. Yeah, it's just a dream. They bullied me every day. All I remember about school is pain, fear, and sadness. Well, yes, I remember this too. Yes, this dream had helped me remember something. What did it help you remember, Yuichi? What important lesson that we should all learn from and act upon in our daily lives have you been taught? Oh, it's this.
Oh, chat! Chat! Save the Earth.
Let's conserve the world's resources and save energy.
Idea Factory, I'm fucking trying, man.
All right, we've buried the time capsule, Blom-kun said. Yay, replied Kanna-chan. I can't wait until we dig it up again. Kyoko joined in. Yuichi, what did you write in your wish letter? Hideaki asked. Yeah, that's right. I remember we buried that time capsule together as proof of our friendship. That's my own happy memory. But why? I can't remember. This should, by all means, be a random DOS game
Yeah.
that's dug up many years later and people were like, what the fuck? Yuichi, what did you write in your wish letter? No, don't tell him. We promised to keep our wishes a secret until that day, Kyoko cried. Yes, let's keep it a secret until we meet again in the future, Kanna-chan agreed. That's right. We'll be friends forever. We'll meet again, Blom-kun exclaimed. Friends forever? Can't remember what I wrote on that paper all those years ago. What am I doing? This is no time to be dreaming. I have another patient waiting. Alex, look at buttons.
Oh my god, chat.
This is the most relaxed cat I've ever seen in my
Buttons
life. He has an
is-
arm pointed out, just...
Laying over the side of the bed, he's chilling.
I'm making all these horrible noises and voices, and he's just like, yeah, man, this is chill.
He's like doing a loaf, but he's got one paw out over the side of the
He
bed.
loves this.
He's like, I love this.
Hell, I love it too.
Buttons is like, Yuichi sounds nice.
Welcome, Blom-kun. You finally arrived. Do you... Oh no, you're using your phone for the stream. Never mind.
No, I can take a picture.
Can you?
Yeah. Watch this shit.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Blom-kun looks horrified. Poor boy is quaking in his boots.
Buttons.
Is this an operating room? Buttons.
Great shot.
Thank you. No, this is my makeup room. I've done 2 procedures already. They were both difficult, but each of them was a great success.
Send that in pet appreciation later.
The barber guy was a ghost who'd been killed at the school.
Yeah, he
apparently.
was a ghost of someone who was murdered.
Yeah, he only showed up in one of the narratives. Yuichi, you did this? Don't worry about them. They're just sleeping. After our petty little game is finished, I'll make them right as rain. Cats do relate to Yuichi.
They really do.
They're always scheming. There's my favorite moist man.
Goodbye, I smell really bad.
He does whatever I say. Order you to open the gas cylinders in the back. I must make haste and prepare my special makeup room. Looks like the next operation's gonna be a lot of work. Let the game of orders begin. Rule 1. If you try to attack me, I cannot guarantee Hideaki and Kyoko will live to see the dawn. Rule 2. I promise to return Hideaki and Kyoko to their bodies as long as you answer a single question. Will you play my game? Alright, it's your question. We've seen this before in Blomby's Route, I believe. Blomkun was a good sport. What was the wish I put into that time capsule? You have 1 hour to find the answer. If time runs out, I'll dispose of these 2. Okay.
There he goes.
I'll hurry. Alright, Blomkun, off you go. I was gonna give Blomkun his own makeover, but now I'm intrigued about the wish I made all those years ago. Yeah. Should I start doing that? Just randomly going,
I mean, if you wanna, that would be a pretty interesting character trait.
Yeah. Ah, you, still watching out there?
Hey, chat, you still watching?
Or have you turned to another retro stream that's more interesting? That's right, I'm talking to you in the chat right now. You're the one that's really having all the fun tonight, right? Did you already solve the mystery of this game? Alright, Alex, drop me a save state here. Okay, apparently both these choices move the game along, but they provide their own information, so we're gonna do both. Let's say no. Are you watching Lord BBH doing retro achievements? Then allow me to give you some advice. This game has a certain mystery to solve, and you'd better find the answer quickly. Nothing will happen if you fail, but if I were you, I'd try to decipher the clues right away. If you don't, something very unfortunate may happen. Don't give it another thought. It's just a story, after all. Even if you stop playing, nothing bad will happen to you. Probably. You can sleep easy tonight. At least, I think so. By the way, it's absolutely fine to badmouth this game to everyone you know. I don't care. That's why this game got its reputation that it has. They were listening to Yuichi. He was playing us. He played us like a damn fiddle. Say whatever you like. Tell them how awful it is. Write a mean review. Nothing bad will happen to you, obviously. But you really should consider solving the mystery. Soon. Alright, hit F7.
Okay, F7.
Yeah. Yeah, this time let's tell him, yeah, we did solve the mystery. But don't worry, old friend. The mystery probably has nothing to do with you. It's just a game, right? You needn't worry. Don't give it another thought. It's just a story after all.
At least I think so. Yeah, badmouth the game, chat.
The reviewers were just listening to Yuichi. They were just moist fishmen all along, following his orders blindly. Shit. Okay, what do we do with this one? Let us say... Yes. Did you really think I would tell you? You're so naive. Find out for yourself.
Thank you, Obscuratory, for the combo.
Here come the horses.
Here come the horsies.
Cursed horses upon you. Curses are terrifying, you know.
They are.
The horse. Ah, this is so intriguing. So amusing. It's too late for you, my friend. Even if you turn the power off. We have tarried too long. Let us return to our little story. The horse is a lie? The horse is fake?
There aren't any real horses.
I knew horses were fake. They're so weird looking. How could they be real?
They were obviously designed in a lab.
Obviously a weird CG creature made by Idea Factory. It appears Hideaki-kun is back. Well done, slave. Rest over there in the corner for a while. I remember that. Just makes us sit in a corner. It's so fucked up. Blomkun should be here soon. But I couldn't care less about my stupid wish now. Since he will spill all of my secrets, I'd better make Blomkun disappear. It kills chat? Is that the true curse?
No!
The music has really Stockholm syndromed itself into my heart, I gotta say. I'm gonna be hearing this clown music while I try to go to sleep tonight. Assuming the curse doesn't get me. What an ignorant fool. Get them! What's wrong? Go! Oh, this is where Hideaki gets his humanity back. Run! As fast as you can!
They're very slowly getting away.
Hideaki will put Blomkun out of his misery. Everything's going according to plan. Tonight has been a complete success.
Look.
Oh, he's got both paws out now and they're crossed. We know what your wish was. You wrote, "Everyone please die." Oh, Blomkun, don't shout. Please die? I wished for everyone to die? Really? Do you think I wanted them to die?
Save state?
Yeah, give me a new slot.
Let's see what 7 is. Yeah, 7 is good.
Yes. Huh? Is that what you think? However, when I wrote everyone, I meant everyone! That includes you too! You out there playing this game! Game over! Fuck! He got us! Shit! Shit! No!
He killed us and you, chat.
We all died! We're all dead! Fuck, I really... Man, this stream went really badly. Everyone who was streaming and watching it died. Hope the VOD isn't saved for this. No? Seems I'm finally starting to remember, but... I'm sure I wrote everyone is cursed. Yes, that's right, isn't it? Yes. I applaud your efforts, but you're overthinking this. That wasn't what I meant at all. Because we were cursed from the beginning! Game over. Fuck, we gotta outthinking this guy. But he is the game. How do we outthink the game itself when it's cursed us? No.
No.
Can we win with Cookie's blessing? Can Cookie overcome the curse?
God, Cookie, help.
Cookie, we need you now more than ever.
Say no.
Huh? Did I actually write, "Everyone please get along"? Alright, save me a new state here.
8. F5.
Yeah, you did. Everyone please get along. As if. That's not what I wrote. I'm a sexy genius. I'm nothing like those idiots. This is game over for you. Nice try. Cookie, dear God, save us from Kusoge hell.
I'm a sexy genius.
I'm a
Andy.
sexy genius. No. What? I'm wrong? Perhaps it was "Everyone please forgive me." Yep, that's what you said. I did many horrible things. I'm so sorry, everyone. You thought I'd write that? You fool! I will never apologize. Seriously. Think about it properly. You failed. Good day, sir. No. Did I whisper this golden shovel or this silver one? Did you drop this in the wishing pond? No. Don't be ridiculous. Was it everyone please make it end? Save my state here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said. Everyone, make this all end. Maybe that would be for the best. In that case, shall we just end the game here? That's game over for you too. Damn. He's too smart for us. We can't outthink this guy. Load me that state. No. I don't believe it. Ah, I know. Everyone please stop lying. I don't know what to say here. There's different paths here. We're either going to see the true ending or some other ending in a second here. I honestly don't know what we're about to do. Yes. Everyone, please stop lying. Yes, everyone was lying. This was just a made-up story to make the game interesting. Well, do you feel better now? Now the lies have been exposed. Let's just end the game here.
Okay, did you... Okay.
All right. I don't believe it. Nope. What? I don't remember at all. What I wrote is a total mystery? Okay, apparently if you choose no, the conversation loops to back to the beginning.
Okay.
So we're gonna say yes. Yes, what I wrote is a mystery. Yes, the mystery at the heart of this game. What was the wish I put into the time capsule? Allow me to give you a clue. Everyone...
I get it. I know what it says.
Did you write that down?
Yeah.
Words to fill in the blanks can be found within the game. Well then, good luck. Misfortune. Hang on a second. Alright, there's some extra stuff down here at the bottom of the walkthrough. Let me see if I can piece this together.
Okay.
Alex,
I love video games.
I do too.
And I really am enjoying Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships. I want to know what the ending is. I want to know why the curse is a lie. I want to know a lot, and I have a feeling we're going to find out, or if not find out, become even more confused. Oh man, thank you for the 175-bit single play, Yodel, Botoggle. I think Obscuratory contributed too. Thank you. A lot of horses.
So many horses.
Screaming horses crying into the night.
Jesus Christ. Okay, load my state. Fuck.
Okay.
Let me just read this directly from the walkthrough. In Yuichi's route, he implies that the player must solve a mystery at the heart of this game. Yeah. The solution is actually in Hideaki's route. You can see it in the good endings with all the different clues that are put together, which, as Alex said, is the curse is a lie. Rearranged to form the solution, everyone, the curse is a lie, meaning that Yuichi lied to the player about being cursed for playing the game or making bad comments about it. That means the true ending to the game is to say yes to Yuichi's 17th question. Which is this one. Everyone, please stop lying. This, in fact, is the true ending.
You have got to be shitting me.
Everyone was lying. It's just a made-up story to make the game interesting. Do you feel better now? Now the lies have been exposed, let's just end the game here.
Do I?
Quoting again from the walkthrough, As you can imagine, players were incredibly infuriated by this ending. The writers
Yeah.
intentionally strung us along by the promise of a true explanation and the intrigue of being cursed. And then they force you to search for random endings in the rest of this game, only to tell you it's all a lie. Not only that, but the entire events of the game were also just made up to make the game more interesting. They had no desire to create and tell an interesting story. They were just making it up as they went along. They all but admit that they intentionally wasted your time and money. To make it worse, the people who played this far clearly cared the most to find out the truth. They deserve better. It's the perfect final slap in the face from an absolute piece of shit game. The end!
No truth, no ending,
No
don't worry about
moral.
the curse, it doesn't matter.
It was all a lie. It was all a lie.
Yeah, it was really Monster Go-Go with it. We made it all up. It's a lie. Aren't all stories lies?
Oh my god.
What the fuck, Danny?
Jesus Christ. This was
Wow.
This was an experience. I really expected Yuichi to finally be in at the end to tell us what the truth all was, but you end up piecing it together outside of the context of his ridiculous, convoluted, and looping conversation, and you realize that, and you think, oh, okay. So that's the game then. Good. 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 Close the Mednafen window. Put up the ending screen. Folks, thanks for watching Misfortune, A Tale of Suspicious Friendships for the original PlayStation. A game that I'm very, very, very glad was finally translated. It's a game that initially you think is shit, and then it starts to be a little bit intriguing when you go through the different routes, and then it implies there's this huge mystery at the heart of the game, and then you solve the mystery. Anyway,
It means nothing! Nothing! You get nothing, audience! You get nothing!
please take care of the environment. Please consider your impact on the Earth, and don't play Misfortune.
Fuck me, I guess. Fuck me, I guess. It's just the ending to Misfortune.
Thank you to all of our patrons who voted to make this happen. Did any of this happen? Am I going to wake up? Is this just an alternate ending and I'm just going to wake up and be like, oh, now we got to play that horrible Idea Factory game for stream? Is the whole thing just going to loop from the very beginning? Am I Yuichi? Am I?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You would never turn me into a pig monster, and I really appreciate this.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you can't win the game, you can only lose.
If you want to become a patron and vote for what we stream every week and curse us to whatever the hell that was, head to patreon.com/retropals. Get in at the $5 tier, and you can tell us to play games like Misfortune, A Tale of Suspicious Friendships. It's like we never even played a game to begin with. I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
Also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is a look at Bally Sente. So if you were like, ooh, I want to know about the Sente, then you should check it out, because the Sente is really interesting.
More cursed than this game.
Yeah, you wait till you see Stompin'. That's all I gotta fucking say. Also have a Discord. Let me drop the Discord link in the chat. You can join us there to chat about streams, chat about games, chat about media, chat about, of course, cats. I will be posting the Good Buttons picture in there, so do look forward to that. And we are on Blue Sky. Let me just drop that link in the chat. You can follow us on Blue Sky to find out when we go live, when we've got new videos up on YouTube, and all the Retro Pals news you can use. Yeah. Watch our YouTube channel for Snacks and Jackson.
Yeah, you got to see Snacks and Jackson. You got to see Stompin'.
Bastard.
It's a good time. I recommend it. I'm going to leave you with Lord BBH, who is very well experienced with all the Bally Sente games and pretty much every arcade game in general. He's getting achievements in Bonanza Brothers, which is a great game. It's an actual game with a point to it, and you can play it and not feel whatever we're feeling right now at the end of Misfortune. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you so much. Sorry about the waste of 4 hours.
We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.